Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Welcome back, guys. My computer needed a little cleanser. It says my connection's excellent. Can you guys let me know? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, yes, we're back. Hello, hello. What you are witnessing is real. Yes, websleuths took down their stream, but we have it right here.
These crimes, and so I've always connected to you.
Thank you.
So yeah, we have been covering quite a few. Hi, did you think I'm gonna scratch your belly?
Of course you are, Mom. Of course you are.
So
Mom,
we've been covering a lot of different cases. We are covering the Lindsay Clancy case. You know, John and I have been covering that case since it happened to us out of Duxbury, Massachusetts, the mother of.
why is her audio so bad? Is the mic up the dog's ass or something? What's going on?
3 who tried to take her own life after taking her ritual advice.
Thank you guys for all the jewels. Make sure you hit the like button again, since we did have to start a new stream. Thank you so much.
And you know, we recently did a backstory that, in my opinion, no one else has done. I would say that we try to tell these stories.
This is more karma. Can't even hear. We did a backstory that no one else. We did a backstory that no one else has done. I'm so glad people can't hear her. This whole second part was full of karma.
Never forgetting who are impacted and to get everything out there. So we have a Lindsay Clancy backstory that I believe is the most comprehensive and detailed and unlike anything else anyone else has put out there, because I think this story really, really matters. As I said in our live stream, or not our live stream, excuse me, our video backstory, you know, there are some cases that are simply justice, guilty or innocent. You know, Lori Vallow was one.
Right.
I want to show you some. Oh my god. Yeah, Lori Vallow. Love Lori Vallow. God, I hate this woman. Oh, it's just terrible. But the comments are gold. So look at this. Look at Rob Mack. Rob Mack. Rob Mack attack. Watch. Hold on.
And justice is served. And I think.
Thank you, Penny, for the marshmallows. Rob Mack comes in hot and he says, you guys are going to get a kick out of this. Rob Mack goes, wow, this live sucks, laughing face. Christopher Warwick says, who farted? Rob Mack says, wow, this live sucks. The fuck? Oh, shit. Keep doing it, lady. Keep doing it, lady.
I think there are certain cases, though, that ask something of ourselves.
Exactly.
Is she going to a Diddy white party or something? What is she doing? Free Ellen DeGenerate. She did nothing wrong.
Tricky case.
It's beyond guilty or innocent. Whatever the outcome of this jury in the Lindsay Clancy case, I think that we're going to all have.
Anonymous, beware. Jay, I know your real name. Anonymous. All right, this is a great time for a palate cleanser. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, what is my real name? Go. It's okay, don't delete them. This is fun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. I've been married a couple times. What's my name? No, what's my real name? Jennifer. Come on. Jennifer. Jennifer. Now, what is it? Come on, Anonymous. 9mm gets it. Ding, 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 ding. Young blood. My name's not a secret, dum-dum. My name's not a secret, dum-dums. We're playing The Price is Right, little bit of Jeopardy, because people think that they're going to come in here and say, I know your real name. Greg said you're going to get a lawsuit for defamation. That's what Greg said. Greg said, I know your car color. Because Greg watched my stream earlier. Hey, Greg, what color is my car? Greg, I showed my car earlier. Do you remember what color it is? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember what color my car... Horsewoman coming in for the win. Woohoo! Greg said your turbo's too loud. Isn't that a badass name, Youngblood? It really is. We know where you live. Jay, we knew you were at the beach. Beautiful sunflower, don't make me sad. I miss my Jeep. Youngblood. Where did Anonymous go? What else do you know? The color of my car. What else do you know? Tell me. Jay, I heard in 2014 you got kicked out of bars. Fuck yeah, dude. 2014 kicked out of bars. What, for a fucking bar brawl? 2014 I got kicked out of bars? I don't think I've ever been kicked out of bars. You got another one? Indian Rocks Beach. Oh, we got another cooter chat.
Greg said, the tooth is in the pudding, Warren. Justice for Vov and Quime.
Whoa, with Quime. Thank you, Shar Shar. The tooth is in the pudding. Jay, do you really have a tramp stamp? Negative. Who said I had a tramp stamp? Nope. What else? Anonymous. Get it all out of your system. Are you writing my book or something? I just got kicked out of a bar. Shar Shar is the best. Is that like supposed to be... What is that supposed to mean? I don't know who they are, but they're fucking stupid and funny. I don't see them anymore. Okay, so anyways, let's keep going.
Some assumptions.
Thanks for the palate cleanser, dude. You really got us shook tonight.
We have held for a long time, questioned or pushed to our limits, and maybe this case asks something of each one of us as we listen to the evidence. I know that her husband loves and supports her and is sad that this trial is moving forward. I know that the prosecution, the state, is stating that she did this intentionally, first-degree murder of her 3 children, and her husband and others who have loved her.
I'm
and
very uncomfortable sitting here.
And killed, say she was in a
I think she's trying to emulate the Diddy White Party.
Psychosis. She was over-medicated. She was wrongly medicated. This was a medical problem, and that in her right mind, she would have never, ever done this. So it's a case.
Oh, by the way, the troll was blocked, because if all you've got for trolling is coming to a 52-year-old woman and bringing up her parents, that's not going to fly. So, Anonymous.
Lie about yourself.
See you later.
That we're going to cover. We're, whether or not.
Oh, God, this is on 1.5.
Arguing over it right now. If I can do this every day and follow the trial every day and report every night on a live stream, or if we're going to cover it like we did.
Please
don't.
don't.
Do once a week. So we'll let you know. The other cases we've been covering, heartbreaking cases these days.
I'm praying that Lindsay Clancy doesn't even go to trial. I hope she takes some kind of a deal like Andrea Yates got and just is put in a mental hospital. That's what she needs. The woman needs help. The woman needs help. You're going to write my biography, 9mm? I know, Sue. I don't know. I don't know what's worse, Sue or Sir. What would you rather hear someone say? Sue or Sir?
Heartbreaking, but they matter. But we've been. There's this case, Casper. This little boy is still in my heart. He was 255 pounds and 7 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I exploited that one too. Tricia says. Oh yeah, the little boy that was. I exploited him too. I put him in my intro with old bat and a cowboy hat. Oh yeah, I remember that little boy.
Yes, we talked about him. Yes.
And case, that's another backstory that I believe we've actually discussed, and things that nobody else is discussing, which is a family, parents that originally seemed very loving, and yet they have been charged with murder in their son's case. He died of essentially heart failure, obesity. As a 7-year-old, hit that, 255 pounds. And there are some interesting points in that case that I think need to be looked at as well. 255 pounds. And there are some interesting points in that case that I think need to be looked at as well with mental health one too. There was also some moments in this family's life that marked some really interesting things, specifically during the.
Oh my God, I can't even listen to that. Her audio is horrible.
2, 5, 10 hours of it, because it's just so good. You do such great research, and we really do appreciate everything that you do. And you are
Yeah, I mean, audio is important. Like, if you're, you know what, turn off your camera. I don't care. But if your audio's good, I'll listen. If your audio sucks, I won't stick around, man. I can't. I would rather have better audio and shitty video quality any day. Any freaking day. Like, I have any advice for anybody is please get your mics in order. You can literally buy a decent mic on Amazon. Not good, but decent on Amazon for like $35-40. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but please get your audio sorted. I mean, it's 2026. No one should have horrible audio in this day and age. It just shouldn't. There, I'm off my rant. Rant over.
Again, I know you don't like me to say these things, but you are an incredibly kind and loving person, and hardworking, honest, and we really appreciate you. And I'm so glad that we're friends. And thank you for all that you do. And give my love to John and Grayson too. Okay.
Will do. Thank you. And I'll jump on a few more times because I have compassion for you on this 24-hour live stream.
I'll hop on a few more times because I have absolutely nothing else to do.
Only you could do this, and Stacey. So I will. Everybody keep joining in, supporting this. I will jump on a few more times. We'll be in touch.
Would you please? I would really appreciate it. We're gonna go. So it'll.
Just because I just I'll keep jumping on.
Okay.
You have to schedule me. I'll just, if you're like,
just show up.
Lauren, we need you. I'll jump on.
Wonderful.
Lauren, we need you. I'm on standby because no one's showing up. No one gives a fuck.
Wonderful.
And, and so thank you for being here, and thanks for having me, and Lily.
And Lily's always welcome. What a good girl. Okay, we'll see you later tonight, Lauren. Okay. Thanks, son. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now I feel terrible because I'm just reading in chat that Kiki wanted to come up. I didn't see that.
I didn't either, but
I know of Kiki. I've never met Kiki, but people I know Kiki. That sounds like a Kiki song. People I know Kiki. Ding, ding,
well,
ding, ding.
I saw that in chat. I told her she's on. I'm at work. Plus, Trish probably doesn't know who I am, and I said I know who you are. I'll bring you up. So
I'm so sorry. And then somebody in chat said, "Well, we were all asking to bring Kiki up." I'm like, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it. Yeah, right now. So.
Right, I need somebody to invent an arm that comes out of my screen and taps me and goes, "Look." That's what I need. So,
Stacey
anyway,
is loud,
I apologize,
man.
Kiki. But I'm glad Jerry did that. And I know there were some technical issues. I don't know why.
No. Do you guys have bad audio from me? That was Lauren's bad audio, not mine.
I don't know if it's because it's really bad heat. Everybody's got their air conditioner going. But it was worth it to stick through. And you know what? I could tell that was getting to Jerry. And I'm just so grateful that he came on. But I want to stress again, and you know this, Stacey. We have not heard from you and I have not heard from any family member that had a problem with what we were doing. And obviously, Jerry didn't. You heard what he said there at the end. Nobody has.
We need to go listen to that.
Sat in our theater room and we watched all.
Doesn't matter how. And they had each other's backs. That's the thing. Shirt, and then right below him, I think that's
not too terrible. But
right.
That gave him this sort of like desire to protect.
He lives through you now.
That gave him this sort of like desire to protect and have a family, and I'm also curious his thoughts sitting through his trial and getting justice, because Jerry was there, during the trial, getting justice for his brother.
Well, so what's the question?
Solid. That's a great question.
And I have half a brain, so
Yeah. What was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as a journalist, I didn't really ask a great question. So way to call me out. So I had a lot of comments. But what do you think? First question is there anything that you think made him particularly protective of people? Because he seemed very.
This is just gross, man.
That would explain when Adam Cox said,
I want to see what happened at the end.
this horrible case. Technical issues. What can I tell you?
Great job, Lauren and Grayson. Oh, Tricia.
frozen.
You know, there's dimmers on those, Kathy. I don't think she knows that the button, if you keep pressing it, it will go dimmer and dimmer.
It's oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, now unmute.
Am I back?
There you go. You're back. She's back, everybody. Yay. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm on Wi-Fi, not moving. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
This is what we call more karma.
Too?
Yeah, no scratching. You sound great.
Do you want me to? I'm going to try to reboot my Wi-Fi. Would that work?
That might work. Yeah.
Should I go off and come back?
Yeah, do that. If you could,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that, because we'll be here for Jerry. You can stay for a little bit longer, can't you?
sure.
Okay, great. And again, guys, this is technical issues. What can I tell you? It happens all the time, and we're used to it here. And the internet isn't perfect, as we say. But when Charles adopted JJ, did you said it was it a surprise? I apologize. I can't remember what you said earlier. Or did you know that they were talking about adopting him?
This is so fucking intrusive. Oh my God.
It wasn't a surprise. I wasn't privy to all the details because I'm always working, and at the time I was. I just didn't keep in touch. My bad. I worked in the oil field, and I was always gone, always offshore, or couldn't talk on my phone, and when I'd get off work, didn't want to, stuff like that, But when I learned of it, I thought, well, yeah, that sounds like him. What a good thing to do.
Yeah, and it is. It was a beautiful thing to do, and the nightmare that again he had no idea whatsoever. Lauren is going to be coming back in, but I want to read this comment. It says, "I love your stories, Jerry."
She's lost. Lauren left the panel, and she doesn't know what to say, so she asks this inappropriate comment.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome.
Oops, sorry. This inappropriate question. I mean, something that is no one's fucking business. And why would you even ask if it was a surprise? Like, what kind of question is that, Tricia? And then she's like, "Oh, Lauren will be back in a minute." And then she's like, hold on, let me answer this comment real quick.
Reminds me of me and my siblings growing up. Thank you for being so gracious, and also for the great pictures too. And I do appreciate the pictures; that they are fantastic. And I love the story of hitting the cop with a water balloon. It's funny probably to him now. It wasn't funny to the cop back then. And I'm glad you guys could run fast.
Tricia
that was good that you could run as fast as you did. There she is.
Well, we didn't mean to smack him in the face. It
Right.
just happened. I don't
Understood.
go around assaulting cops, but
Yeah, exactly.
Lauren
Kids
is
don't want
such
loads,
a
it happened.
bitch.
once again, we were laughing so hard, it was just hard to run. And he had to drive all the way around. And by the time he got to us, we were already over the fence and in the other neighborhood. So
Gotcha.
Well,
Terrible.
thank you for that comment.
I love it, love it. And I'm sorry. Oh, look at this. Lauren has the best blanket ever. That's so
That
cute.
dog looks like my Lucy on my lap.
Oh, look at that sweet baby.
She's our head of HR here at therapy.
Aw.
She was with Jerry.
What?
Uh-oh.
Lauren, you suck.
Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
I'll get off.
No. Stay there. Let me try something really quickly. Let me try something. Hold on. Okay, now try talking.
Hello.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So what I was trying to say before the portal happened, that's what we blame everyone on, is Chad and his damn portal. So we just scapegoat that asshole throughout wrong happens. But one thing I've learned about Charles is, understandably, Kylie and JJ took, as far as victims go, took precedent in this case, 2 children that were murdered. It was absolutely heartbreaking. And I think that Charles and Tammy naturally didn't get as much attention as 2 children because it was so innocent. And what I've learned about Charles, though, and I find really touching, is
This is insane. She is sitting here talking about someone she never met. She laid in that bed. Oh my gosh, I am.
End of the world didn't happen. I know. I'm sure.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She laid in that bed and compared herself to Charles. Has Jerry seen Lauren Matthias compare herself to Charles? I mean, it's insanity.
That he would have said, your sister says that he would have said, take care of justice for the children first. Worry about me later. And I think it's so symbolic that while Charles, in this horrific crime, was the first person actually whose life was taken, he was the last of the murder victims to get justice. And I feel like it's very symbolic in that he was saying, like, take care of everything first. Worry about me later. So that's exactly what happened in the court system. He was the first person, the last to get justice. And I'm curious, Jerry, what it was like for you to finally have your day in court and to be there and to watch justice happen finally for Charles, the guy that warned everybody what was happening.
Did you hear that, Jerry?
Not really. She was breaking up a little bit.
She asked, what was it like?
But
yeah, okay.
Thank you, Lauren. I understand what you said. And yeah, I didn't get my day in court. Charles got his day in court. And, this woman.
I'm glad he corrected her on that. She said, how did you feel getting your day in court? He said, I didn't get my day in court. Charles got his day in court. Lauren, you suck. You're a shitty reporter.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Lauren. I understand what you said. And yeah, I didn't get my day in court. Charles got his day in court. And, this woman, God knows what she did. And she's got life in prison. She'll never get out. And, until she comes to terms with what she did, well, here I am talking about her. This ain't about her. So I'm going to change the subject. Charles would be very happy at the outcome of everything. He would be overjoyed, and Charles was a believer. So, he's looking down on us, and I don't know if people in heaven can see what happens on the earth. I doubt it. But anyway, he's living his best life now. So.
Whoops, hold on just a second. Oh, Lauren, you need to unmute. There we go. Jerry, I'm glad you believe that, and I think that's absolutely true. Again, we've heard so much about Lori and Chad, and we're sick of them. We were just happy to see her get hers and to see the judge come down as hard on her as.
You're sick of them? You're the only motherfuckers who talk about them. I mean, can we be real right now? Who talks about Chad Daybell? No one. No one. These weirdos that are all around her, all the people around Lauren Matthias are the only people talking about Chad Daybell, and then they say how sick they are of him. So sick of him. So sick of Lori and Chad. But I'm gonna have someone write to her in prison. I'm gonna do letters to Chad. I'm going to do the end of the world every fucking year. Even did the end of the world before the kids were even found. Doing this end of the world before the kids were even found should tell you everything that you need to know about what's happening right now. The fact that she did this before planned it before those children were found is enough. That's all you should need to know. And then add that she kept doing it year after year after year after year. That's just makes it worse, Gross.
As he did. And I know I can't imagine how hard this has been on you. And again, I'm so sorry. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about Charles or about yourself? Just anything. The floor is yours, my dear. We would love to hear from you.
When I made my impact statement, I had every intention of turning around and just flipping her off or, you bitch or something like that. But I respected Judge Boreski too much to do that in this court. So I just made my statement and left it at that. She heard me.
Krisha, I know that right now your uncle has hurt you tremendously. but I see so much of your family's just realness in him. And I'm so sorry that this has happened. I wish I knew why this was happening.
She knows how I felt. And, you know, as far as me, it's not about me. It's, you know, I can tell you all kind of stuff about me, but it's not my story to tell. It's about him and his life.
I mean, for real, like, I feel like Kay would be saying these same things, and it's just so damn unfortunate that this is still happening. But I feel like things are being undone that have been done, and I feel like they're slowly being undone. This might be something that might be a little more stubborn, but I feel like slowly, sometimes it takes time, and I feel for him, man. He's being totally used, and he may not even be able to see it. You know, I mean, that was, you gotta give him some slack too. That was his brother. That was his brother. I just try not to judge, you know. I feel like the true culprits. The true culprit is this one right here, and you can see it all over her face. She loved every minute of this.
And the good that he did, and the people he loved that loved him back. And, you know, there's so much. It's just, I'm not real good at articulating what's in my brain and putting into words.
Well, Jerry, we understand what you're saying, and you are.
No, you don't. Well, Jerry, we understand what you're saying. We got moving along now. So disingenuous.
And putting into words.
Well, Jerry, we understand what you're saying, and you are keeping Charles' good memory alive by taking the time to talk with us.
Don't ever say that you understand what he's feeling. How fucking condescending. How condescending. Oh, well, Jerry, he's like, I can't even put it into words. He's telling you. He's still fog, man. He's like, I can't even put this shit into words. Yes, Angel. Oh, yeah, Jerry, we understand what you're saying. How could you ever understand this? Let alone say you understand it. I mean, I can't even begin. I try to understand it, and I can't. It's just so condescending. It's little things like this that just show her true colors, you know?
What's in my brain and putting into words.
Well, Jerry, we understand what you're saying, and you are keeping Charles' good memory alive by taking the time to talk with us. And we are very grateful for that. And that is a wonderful thing, because the world needs more people like Charles. And for you to tell us about him and tell us how kind he was, he lives through you now in those stories, and we really do appreciate it. Lauren, do you and your blanket have any questions?
Yeah, it's good to see Jerry. When I think of Charles, I know that you say this isn't about you, but I want you to know that, like, your kindness, your warmth, your friend, who you are as a human being.
Stop this. Just stop. Look, she pinned it. She pinned Rob Max, said, wow, this life sucks. Look, Tricia's pissed. It's the flying monkeys. It's those flying monkeys.
I never got to know your brother, Charles. I got to know you. And I want you to know that, like, I think you do represent Charles, that it is about you, that this is your grief, this is your loss, and you're his legacy in many ways, and you're a wonderful legacy and representation. We get to know Charles through you, and I know I would have loved Charles because he's got, you know, human.
Wait, what? I know I would have loved Charles what?
You, and I know I would have loved Charles because he's got, you know, human, you know, you're a great brother. You guys are great human beings. The Valos are good people, and you know, you've allowed me to get to know him, even though I never met him. And I know your grief is immense. Can you talk to us about that day you learned about the loss a little bit and what that was to you?
When I found out he was murdered.
God, why does... Oh, fuck this lady, dude.
Learned about the loss a little bit and what that was.
Wow.
And, you know, you've allowed me to get to know him, even though
You've allowed me to get to know him through you. Oh, I feel like I love Charles. I would have loved Charles. Can you tell me what it felt like when you found out he was murdered? The fuck?
because you've got great, you know, you've got a great brother. You guys are great human beings. The Valos are good people, and
the Valos are good people. Dude, she has zero boundaries.
You know, you've allowed me to get to know him, even though I never met him. And I know your grief is immense. Can you talk to us about?
I know your grief is immense. Can you tell me what it felt like when you found out? Gross. No, fuck this bitch.
I know your grief is immense. Can you talk to us about that day you learned about the loss a little bit and what that was to you?
When I found out he was murdered?
Yes.
So I was at work.
Wow. She skirted around it. Can you tell us what it was like a little bit that day? He's like, what, when he was murdered? What the fuck, lady? And Tricia's like, yes, tell us about it.
He was murdered?
Yes.
So I was at work on a rig in West Texas. Just got off work.
Not going to relive this. Not doing it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I was going to ask Jerry if I could even share it. But I just want to say this because it was one of the most touching victim impact statements I've ever read. I thought I maybe had it. I was looking for it. Done by you, Jerry.
Dude.
About your brother. I actually thought it was incredibly impactful. You know, you said, you know, you wanted to be like, you know, right, flip her off and say, you know, we got the bitch. Although you were able to say that outside, so I'm proud of you.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
That was great. But the victim impact statement, it brought tears to my eyes. I was looking at my phone. I thought I might have it.
Oh boy. Put on your cooter boots. The shit's getting deep.
And I don't know if anybody has it, or if I mean, I can look for it a little bit longer and maybe read it in a little bit. But it was really impactful to me. I want you to know that, Jerry. And I can't imagine. You know, I know that your brother must be really proud of you.
Your brother would have been proud of you. Who are you to say that? Let's revisit Lauren Matthias.
It's being dubbed dark. Like, that's what John and I have been talking about a lot, too. Like, I feel like I've been like Charles Vallow running around, like, trying to get people to understand what's going on and trying to figure out what's happening, and no one will talk to me. And then all of a sudden I get labeled dark.
Beautiful, and I just want to
Hang on just a second. Hang on. Just a minute here. Oh, just a minute. Where did it go? Hang on, Jerry. Hang on. There we go. Now you can talk, Jerry. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you, Lauren. And I said what I said, and that's all. Actually, somebody wrote that for me because I'm not a writer. I just spoke it, and she put it into words that I couldn't say or didn't know how to say I should add. So somebody wrote that for me. I can't take the credit, but it's what I felt. It's what I said to her, and she wrote it for me. And she sent me several drafts, and I read it, and I said, "Well, edit this, that," and that's what came out. So,
Jerry, I have it here on YouTube.
No. You're not going to play his victim impact. Oh my God, no, you're not going to play it for him. Nuh-uh. Why do you guys keep buffering? Is everyone having that issue?
Do you mind if I play it?
Oh my God. Why would you want to play that with him on panel? Holy shit. I am speechless. Speechless.
If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
Oh, wow. He did not want to hear that. Okay. I'm going to put this on regular speed. You're going to see them exploit him right now. What you are witnessing right now is victim exploitation. Hold on. I'm going to record this and put it out as a short. What you are witnessing right now is victim exploitation. They're about to ask Jerry Vallow, the brother of Charles Vallow, if they can play his victim impact statement because it meant so much to them. It brought tears to Lauren's eyes. It was just so meaningful. And then Jerry goes on to say, well, you know, I can't take credit for that. I wrote that. Or someone wrote that for me. And I read it. But they had something contrived. And I'm going to tell you what I see in this. Remember Tricia said she had a moment? I'm wondering if her moment isn't coming up. I'm wondering if they didn't plan, because Tricia has it all ready, to play this victim impact statement and cry.
Here. Oh, just a minute. Where did it go? Hang on, Jerry. Hang on. There we go. Now you can talk, Jerry. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you, Lauren. And I said what I said, and that's all. Actually, somebody wrote that for me because I'm not a writer. I just spoke it, and she put it into words that I couldn't say or didn't know how to say, I should add. So somebody wrote that for me. I can't take the credit, but it's what I felt. It's what I said to her, and she wrote it for me. And she sent me several drafts, and I read it, and I said, well, edit this, that, and that's what came out. So,
Jerry, I have it here on YouTube. Do you mind if I play it? If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
If you're sure.
I don't mind.
Hang on. Let me grab it here.
His mere hesitation they should have cut that right then and there. Look at her sitting back smug. I think they're ready to put on a full out act. And look at Jerry. No, I want to talk about this moment. Hang on. Let me stop that. I want to talk about this moment right now. This seems like a small moment, but it's not. This is very, very pivotal. This is very pivotal. And fuck Tricia right now. She's a puppet. These are the two we're going to look at right now. Right here. My heart hurts for this man right now. He doesn't have to say a word. Look at his face. He was literally just pretty much pushed into saying yes. He looks very uncomfortable. He looks like he just made a decision that he's not comfortable with. It's absolutely horrible. Let's go back. I want you to see his
Jerry, I have it here on YouTube. Do you mind if I play it? If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. That's fine.
You can. I don't mind.
If you're sure.
I don't mind.
Hang on. Let me grab it here.
He's very uncomfortable, dude. Yeah, absolutely, Lindsay. Isn't that something you'd make sure to agree on beforehand? And look at this vulture bitch. Look at this. I mean, it seems so obvious to me. Put a 1 if it's obvious to you. She doesn't have an ounce of empathy on her face right now. She loves this. Uncle Jerry, she loves this. She doesn't feel for you. You make her money. That's it. You're a good man. I can tell this guy's a good man. He loved his brother, man. It makes me want to cry. We love you, Tricia. It's extremely sad. But it's true. What we're looking at is real. These are real people affected. You know what I mean? Ice ass cold. I just hope I'm not the only one that sees it. This hurts my soul. They wanted to get an emotional reaction. You know why? Because that's what gets clicks and views. That's why she went from, oh, Jerry, you know, God, you're just such a great man. Oh, God, Charles is just an amazing man. I love Charles, and, you know, you're such a good brother to him. And, you know, can you tell me what it felt like the day he was murdered? Oh, and by the way, can we play the victim impact statement on YouTube? Unbelievable. Hold on. We're going to... Oh, my God. Hold on. Let me pull it up on this other screen. Holy shit, man. Dude, this is worse than I thought. Someone in there says, love you, Jerry. This isn't love. It's nothing loving. I mean, I don't really want to watch it. I want to see him react because I want to show you what they're doing to these people, bringing up their most vulnerable fucking moments, dude. What is going on? And Lauren's sitting back there like she's watching a damn movie on Netflix. How dare they spring this upon him? How dare they? How dare they do this?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. My name is Jerry Vallow. Charles was my big brother. And wasn't but a few weeks ago, I was sitting out in my garage with the door open. It was raining a little bit, listening to the fireworks in the distance. And all I could think about was everything.
How long is his statement? I'm not going to replay this. I'm not doing it. Shame on them. Oh my God. I'm just going to skip through and we'll see what his body language is because he can't even look at it. He can't even look at it. He looks away.
Lied in his name, killed in his name, and now she wants to stand in court and she claims she's doing the Lord's work. She's not some misunderstanding.
He's not doing well there. No, he's not doing well. They have completely re-victimized him. He might have muted it. You're right, Pretty Hate. He may have reached over and muted that. And she's sitting there petting her dog, making faces. What is this, Lauren? What are you doing? Look at her face, dude. How can anyone watch this person? How can anyone watch her? Absolutely disgusting, dude. I'm just looking at body language right now, to be honest with you. Look at Tricia. Oh, who's up next? I know they know he's sitting there alone in his car. Way to re-victimize him. I am so proud for people that see this for what it's worth. Yep. We can't even watch it. Tell us who you are without saying a goddamned word. I'm just going frame by frame. I don't know why that weird line is there. Oh, because of how their screen is. Maybe I can get rid of it. Nope. And look at her. She's not even paying attention. Just so blatantly rude, dude. I can't. I think he may have muted it, man. Look. Right there. Watch.
Big brother. And wasn't but a few weeks ago, I was sitting out in my garage with the door open. It was raining a little bit, listening to the fireworks in the distance. And all I could think about was everything I've lost and why.
I don't know if he muted it. He moved the phone, but for sure, they want that reaction. They want that moment, and it's absolutely disgusting. So we're gonna just skip through this part while he's reading it. He's still reading it. The guy's crying, for fuck's sake. I mean, are they this tone deaf? I absolutely despise these people. Look at Lauren looking at him crying. Screenshot this. Share this far and wide. Make TikToks about this. This says a million words without saying a thing. Tricia, what are you looking at? Your numbers? He'll come around, Crusha. I really feel like he will come around. The chat still says, who farted? The chat hasn't moved. The chat has not moved. This is the chat. These people are the bottom of the barrel. The bottom of the barrel. They don't even have anyone deleting shit like this. Real classy, Tricia. Real classy. Florida Mermaid, I saw your interview with Lauren. The reason you're so successful in helping these women is because you lived it. No one's chatted since that lady, since they played that pre-record with Pinky. And you're telling me they can't control this? Turn off the chat. I mean, What are they doing? What is going on here? What is happening?
And he spent his last months fighting for Tylee and JJ because he was a protector.
I'm skipping. We're done with that. We proved our point. I'm just going to skip past it, the whole thing. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another one. Screenshot that. Make a TikTok of that. Put it far and wide. Put it on X. Put it on Twitter. Put it all over YouTube. You are a disgusting pig, Lauren Matthias. A disgusting pig. Look at her. She get a text. Meanwhile, he's talking about his brother. And they just wanted him to play it. Hey, Crime Con, take a look at this performance. Funny what you see when you look, isn't it, Lauren? See, they thought they were all tiny down here at the bottom. Right? Absolutely. Anybody has permission to use anything from this video. You don't even have to ask. Please use it. Spread it far and wide. Use whatever you want. This needs to be known. Let's put some audio with the watch. Let's see what's being said when she feels like she just has somewhere else she'd rather be.
In God's work, she was selfish, cruel, and calculated. God didn't send her to commit murder. She used his name to justify evil. That's not God's work. That's blasphemy, plain and simple. She used God's name like a weapon, lied in his name, killed in his name, and now she wants to stand in court.
When he's talking about Lori. She's looking at her watch. He's looking out the window. And they celebrate Lori and Chad's blasphemy. Evil. True evil. See that big sigh from Jerry right there? Watch this emotional reaction. Watch.
Standing. She twisted everything. God, family, and loves.
He's not doing well. These people can't see this. They are not worried about his mental health. They just gave him a whole spiel on mental health. Watch him again. This is important. It's hard to see, but it's so important.
She pushed the first one, they kept pushing till there was none left standing. She twisted everything. God, family, and loves. And if she thinks she can twist justice too, don't let her.
When he took that big, huge sigh, she's nodding her head yes. Watch her again. Watch her.
Twisted everything. God, family, and loves. And if she thinks she can twist justice too, don't let her. Don't let her twist away from what she did.
Absolutely horrific. Okay, so they turn it off at this point. Let's go back. God damn. Oh, I'm so mad. Andy is going to have a fit. I love when Andy gets mad. Do I love it? Okay, we're back here. Look at her. She is, I'm sorry, the devil. I don't like one bit how she's looking at this man. Like a piece of fucking meat.
Amen. It was beautiful.
Holy shit. Amen. That was beautiful. Is this real life? He'll definitely figure it out. I've never heard this guy speak before. Hearing this tonight, I think that he's a smart man. I really do. Look at her. Hey, YouTube bad actors. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Potato. I saw you a little bit ago.
Amen. It was beautiful. He gave that justice, you know.
Come on. She's like, come on, dude. You're supposed to be crying right now. Where's your fucking tears? You know, it was really beautiful. You know, like you gave him justice, you know? He's like, you ain't getting my fucking tears, bitch.
Tricia, you're muted.
Remember.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I muted myself. I unmuted everybody except me. And I apologize. Lauren, I'll go to you in just a sec. I'm so sorry. Jerry, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I put a link.
Thank you for that. That was beautiful. They know exactly what they're doing. Seconds count. Absolutely.
In the chat to the Wounded Warrior Project for people to make donations. So thank you for your service.
So we had to sacrifice Jerry for donations to a vets organization. That is like such a gross concept. Haley said, I think the penny has dropped for Jerry. It almost seems like it, doesn't it? He didn't react to... Oh, look at that. Look at that freeze frame.
So sorry. I muted myself. I unmuted everybody.
Oh. Because Tricia was muted. Lauren thought that was funny. No, he's not. He's not smiling back. He's not playing along.
Except me.
He's like, is this for fucking real right now? Maybe this is the moment when Uncle Jerry felt something. Felt something wasn't right. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm praying. We've had a lot of really, really good karma come our way today. I mean, even Kresha's name was switched to Happy Birthday. I mean, the thing that I want most for Kresha and her family right now is unity and peace. I want unity and peace. And I hope that they get that sooner than later, because life is too damn short. It's too damn short, y'all. It's too damn short to fuck around with people like this, too. especially when they're disparaging your loved ones' names after their death when they can't speak for themselves.
And I apologize. Lauren, I'll go to you in just a sec. I'm so sorry.
He's wiping his eyes. She's smiling. I mean, this is despicable. We love the Valos, every Valo. Every Valo.
Me. And I apologize.
I don't know. He looks a little shook. Is Tricia still here? I mean, I wouldn't blame her if she had to step away. But I don't know Uncle Jerry. And I don't even want to call him Uncle Jerry because I don't know him. Jerry, I don't know Jerry. I think that's another problem is that these people start calling them aunt, uncle, you know, shit like that. Like, So Jerry, I need to stop that. Because I don't like that. Now that I'm saying it, I don't like saying it. He's not my uncle. But I don't know if this is his normal, like, baseline. Oh my God, Tricia, I love you all day, every day. Listen, is this what's his normal baseline? Like his reactions that I'm showing now, do you see like where he didn't laugh along with her? And do you see that as something he would normally do? Is he not very animated? I mean, what do you get from just his body language here after they played the video? Okay.
Amen. It was beautiful. He gave that justice, you know.
Tricia, you're muted.
Remember.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I muted myself. I unmuted everybody except me. And I apologize. Lauren, I'll go to you in just a sec. I'm so sorry. Jerry, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I put a link in the chat to the Wounded Warrior.
So you can see here, Tricia's muted. Lauren thinks it's funny. And he's just like, I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I muted myself. I unmuted everybody.
It just seems I don't know. He's not like following her, her behavior of laughing at Tricia. He's like, oh, I think he's still shook from having to hear that again. Number one. I don't know what they're doing to this guy, but it's not good.
Except me. And I apologize. Lauren, I'll go to you in just a sec. I'm so sorry. Jerry, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I put a link in the chat to the Wounded Warrior Project for people to make donations. So thank you for your service. We greatly appreciate you. And I neglected to mention, I did neglect to mention that.
I mean, he's still so kind, it was my honor because he got to talk about his brother, but he should have never been asked about those intimate feelings. He wanted to, talk about the good things about his brother. Look at her. Are you sulking, Lauren?
That Colby spoke so highly of Charles, and Charles loved Colby, JJ, and Tylee. And he did try and protect JJ and Tylee as well. So thank you. I'm sorry, Lauren. Go ahead, my dear. I do apologize. There we go.
No, I agree. I just said, amen, Jerry. It was very eloquent.
Amen. It was very eloquent.
I thank you for allowing us to remember.
Wow. This is so fucking fake. Hey, moderator. Good to see you.
It was very eloquent. I thank you for allowing us to remember Charles and get to know Charles. And
No, we didn't get to know Charles. You know what we got to do? Revisit this guy's trauma. That's what we got to do. So he would be the type that you'd want to interview and you'd want to cut up with him. You'd want to hear the stories about him and his brother getting into shenanigans and cutting up. That's how you would approach a man like him. Just based on what you told me. He's not the man that you sit down and you go, oh, hey, Jerry. Would you mind if we took you back to the worst day of your fucking life? Can we take you back to the moment you found out your brother was murdered? And then after that, can we play your victim impact statement that you've probably never watched since the day you did it? A little common sense goes a long way. Good God, right, Revival? It's pretty simple. Oh, yeah, she repackaged what Kay said. Kresha said, and she repackaged my mom's own words about how if Charles were here, he'd say, regarding justice, let Tammy and the kids go first. I'll wait, because he was very kind and chivalrous as fuck. Yeah, they just had to throw Colby into it, knowing damn well Colby wants fuck all to do with her.
you know, you're both wonderful men, and you're the Vallow thing. So,
I don't even understand what she just said. There's no transcript. This is insane.
I don't allow anything. It's not my decision to determine who can talk about it or who can't.
Huh. Is this okay? So this is where I come back to Kresha. I've never seen him interviewed by Lauren before. Does he usually push back, or does he go along kind of with the question? Because he's pushed back on her everything I've heard her ask him. I just wonder if he's always had that kind of, pushback.
To determine who can talk about it or who can't.
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
What? He just got done. Oh, wow, Kresha. He was putty in her hands. Glam Dolly, it's absolutely despicable. He just got done saying, you don't have to thank me. I don't have control over who talks about it. And then what does Tricia follow up with? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he's just like, what?
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
It's open to whoever wants to talk about it. I care less. Nobody owns the rights to it. It's not my story. It's not Kay's story. It's not anyone's story. It's anyone that wants to see what can happen to a person that does this. I mean, it doesn't belong to me.
Thank you, Jerry. That means a lot. We really, really appreciate it. I just want to ask Stacy and Lauren if they have any final comments, and we're going to let Jerry go. He's been so gracious to us. Stacy, do you have anything you'd like to ask Jerry before we?
I agree with that, Kresha, and that's where I really hope for peace for your family. because it's very hurtful. And don't think that I'm dismissing that. I just know how tough family dynamics are without a tragedy like you guys have been through. So I'm just, I'm just sitting here neutral, but don't think that I'm dismissing, your thoughts and things. I just feel like maybe you've dove into things that he has no idea about, and for him, this is all surface level, and it's really hard to get someone on the same page as you. And all you can do is pray for them, and we pray for you and all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, you got to just put it in God's hands and hope that everything kind of comes together and people can do their part, certainly, by showing this, and we can do what we can. It's absolutely disgusting, though.
We let this man go who, like I said, he's been so patient with us.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to thank you so much for coming on. And I'm so sorry for everything you've been through.
Stacy just read a Hallmark card. Bitch ain't said a word all fucking time. Whole time. She comes out of her fucking pond. Just wanted to say I'm really sorry for all your loss and what you've been through.
Thank you, Stacy.
Jerry, justice. Once justice is served, life goes on for the crime community, but it never goes on for the victims. And I just want you to know that I'll never.
Oh my God! What a tacky thing to say. I just want you to know that when there's justice, life goes on in the true crime community. But we know that it doesn't for you. Who gives a shit about the true crime community? She wants this to define these people's lives. We move on in the true crime community, but I want you to know that here at Hidden True Crime, we don't do that. We grab our claws into one case only. We dig them in nice and fucking deep, and we don't let go. We're Hidden True Crime.
Never forget Charles, and he's touched my heart. And I know your grief, and your loss continues, and I'm really sorry that you lost him. And thank you for helping us remember him today.
Thank you for your kind comments. And I would like to say one thing is the last thing. And, there's so much hate in the world today. And you don't have to hate, if you just clothe yourself and be kind to people. Have some compassion, forgive, have patience, do what's truthful and honest and right. Everybody, I'm approaching my 7th decade of life. In a couple of years, I'll be 70 years old. And I've learned certain truths in my life, and they are too many to mention, but if you just try what I just said, kindness, be nice to people. You can't kill someone, you can't judge people, you don't know what the guy next to you is going through. And I think that I have it bad because of this or that, But, I often think, well, what about those veterans that were blown apart overseas? Some of them came back so wounded, no legs, no arms. They're in a wheelchair. They have to blow in a tube to move themselves around. They're horribly burned. They're, those
Lauren, are you listening?
people have problems. Mine are nothing compared to what they have experienced. So just be nice. That's all.
Thank you, Jerry. And again, we've put the...
And I'm really sad that he sees this as nice. I think he thinks that we're being mean girls, Tricia. She's convinced him, who's almost 70, that we're being immature mean girls.
The Wounded Warrior Project link in chat for donations. And I know that is a something that's near and dear to your heart, Jerry, but that's great advice. Just be nice. That's all.
Oh, Tricia Griffith. Just be nice, huh? Why don't you follow your own advice? Stop trying to steal from elderly women, Tricia Griffith.
That's it. I mean, that is as easy as it can be said and as solid as a thing that can be said, and so true. And people take Jerry Vallow's advice.
No, Tricia, you don't just say it, you do it. You notice that? She doesn't do anything. She says it. Nothing that she says is anything that she does, and vice versa. If you look at projects she started, she has an empty Facebook group. Okay? An empty Facebook group where she was going to do letters to Chad. It was going to be a big thing for her audience. It's blank. She created the Facebook page, never did anything with it. She's got no follow through. All she does is talk. Right. The actions never line up with the words.
Just be nice. That's all. That's it. I mean, that is as easy as it can be said and as solid as a thing that can be said, and so true. And people take...
Note, she didn't say it's an easy thing to do or it's an easy thing to be. And welcome to chat, Cotton Star. It's good to see you again. Thanks for popping in.
Jerry Vallow's advice. Jerry, thank you, my dear. If you and your wife ever need anything, people here at websleuths and websleuths.com, we are hundreds of thousands of people. You just call us and we'll be right there.
What could he possibly ever need from websleuths.com? How about let him move on with his life, you bitches?
Okay. I know you don't want us all in your living room all at once, but if you did, we would be there. Jerry, give our best to your wife too, okay?
Melanie, hello from me.
Thank you, Jerry. Take care now.
Thank you, girls.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Unreal.
Wow.
I did it. Oh, bitch, I did it. Look at that face. Unreal. Unreal, folks.
Okay, is it?
We can hear you. What a gracious man. I mean, he a long day at work. He didn't need to do this, he didn't. And he was so gracious. And I didn't want to focus on Lori, but I'm glad that he allowed us to play his victim's impact statement. To be honest, I had forgotten.
Allowed. Like that. I'm really grateful that he allowed us to play it. You pretty much forced the guy.
And how powerful it was.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
needs to be
powerful
like,
impact statements. I've heard the way he shared it and his delivery and his voice and his heartfelt.
See, she was shut down kind of by Jerry because she thought, see, she didn't do, you're a horrible journalist, Lauren. You didn't do your research. You didn't talk to Jerry about this beforehand. You thought you were going to get an aha moment from Jerry. And you didn't do your fucking research. And Jerry pulled a reverse fucking Uno and said, oh, well, I didn't write it. I just read it. So now this bitch is like, oh, you could just hear it in his voice, you know, in his cadence and, you know, how he said things. I see right through you, bitch. Right fucking through you. She didn't look into nothing. She wanted that man to have an aha emotional moment, and I don't think she got it. She may have got him up on the panel, but I don't think she got it. He did. He pulled that reverse Uno and he said, I didn't even write that. That was what she was hoping for, was to really play on those words. But when he told her, yeah, that's how I felt, but I didn't write those words, she couldn't really use that emotionally anymore. Because emotionally, he's kind of disconnected from the words because he couldn't really get them out. But he felt the words, if that makes sense. Yeah.
He's such a heartfelt man.
He really is. And I want to make a statement too, and that is we have spoken to relatives of Tylee. We have spoken, obviously, to Jerry, and nobody in either of those families had any problem with us doing this.
Oh, so that's what it was all about. Let's get Jerry up there. Let's get him emotionally manipulated. And then we're going to go on this disclaimer.
And we're going to do it again next year. And as long as I'm alive, we're going to keep doing it. And
wow.
And we're going to do it again next year. And as long as I'm alive.
Look at this. Wait, hold on. Miss K. She's... Yep. She's horrible, Miss K. Look at Tricia. They think they won.
Nobody in either of those families had any problem with us doing this. And we're going to do it again next year. And as long as I'm alive, we're going to keep doing it. And if anybody thinks of running me over with a bus, don't, because Stacy will take it over if I get flattened. So just know it's going to go on and on, because we need to remember the victims number.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
One. And plus, this gives us a chance to talk about other victims like we did with the floor 4 last night and some more that.
You can do a stream and do that anytime. Oh my God, I can't stand her.
And nobody in either of those families had any problem with us doing this. And we're going to do it again next year. And as long as I'm alive, we're going to keep doing it. And if anybody thinks of running me over with a bus, don't, because Stacy will take it over if I get flattened. So just know it's going to go on and on, because we need.
I can't stand her.
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
This is the face of evil, in my opinion.
These nuts.
To remember the victims number 1. And plus, this gives us a chance to talk about other victims like we did with the floor 4 last night and some more that we're going to be talking about later. And also, it gives us a chance to remind everybody that Chad Daybell is evil, and he's still trying to do his evilness behind bars, and we can never allow that to happen. And we get a chance. Oh, go ahead, Lauren.
Remember, he was just sending Twitter letters trying to argue.
Letters from Chad.
That was recent. He's like still going. Hello, Warren Jeffs 2.0. Keep going, interrupted you. So.
No, but you're absolutely right. And that's why this is important to do, to remind people he's still trying to normalize himself. There's nothing normal about that piece of crap, you know? And so, plus it gives us a chance to talk to Lauren Matthias, any chance that we have for you to come up. And I'm telling you, Lily looks like the best, biggest, fluffiest blanket ever in the universe. That dog is so adorable. So,
you know what I gotta say, which is so weird.
What's that?
So my son and Grayson are the same age, and
oh Jesus Christ, you want to hook them up, Lord? And look at Lauren. She's like, no, sorry, Grayson doesn't swing your son's way. Sorry. Shibby says I wasn't thinking that about the bus, but now I am. Shibby.
And they both have dogs named Lily.
Really?
Oh my goodness gracious, Stacy, stop. Lauren.
Hey.
It's so weird.
Well,
yeah.
That is so weird, Stacy. Thanks for contributing tonight. Bye-bye.
And they both have dogs named Lily.
Really?
It's so weird.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe there's a little hookup happening we should work on thinking about. Just saying.
My son asked me once he saw her, is she single?
Stop. Oh my God. I did not know this actually happened. This is so cringe.
Yeah, I know. She's
That's Lauren at the thought of Grayson being with a man.
dang pretty and cute and smart and perfect in every way. But anyway, we still have many, many hours to go, and we will continue to go because we do this every year. It's the end of the world again, because just in case Chad Daybell got the year wrong, I want to go to hell with all of you. I don't want to end up with Chad if it's the end of the world, the way he says. Lauren, you've done some really great videos lately. Tell us about them. We'll put the link in chat.
Oh, goodness. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that. First, to what you said, thank you for doing this every year. I'll tell you, I've never ever try to pull off a 24-hour live stream. I couldn't do it. And you do it every year, and you do it for a good cause, to encourage listeners to donate to charities that mean a lot to them, to raise awareness, to remember victims that would, you know, otherwise be forgotten as we move on, you know, in the true crime community, and the victims do not. And I just want to thank you for that. I think that's beautiful. I didn't know that you've talked to several members of victims' families who support this live stream. And
absolutely.
To hear. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
I support this live stream.
Thank you.
That you
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you except Duty Ron.
Do every year. It's difficult, and you are an incredible human being, Tricia. And
you're too nice.
You cared about victims, cared about the people behind these crimes, and that's why I've always connected to you.
Thank you.
So yeah, we have been covering quite a few. Hi, did you think I'm gonna scratch your belly?
Of course you are, Mom. Of course you are.
So we've been covering a lot of different cases. We are covering the Lindsay Clancy case. You know, John and I have been covering that case since.
I think we already watched that part.
Okay, now I feel terrible because I'm just reading in chat that Kiki wanted to come up. I didn't see.
Okay, when does this bitch cry? I thought she was going to cry during that segment. When did she cry? Oh, God, not Megan. No, God. Their dog in the cabinet. What's on her hat? A torch? Is Megan... Megan's got nonsense as torches and armbands.
The trauma and abuse that I went through as a child.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is about remembering fucking victims. This is about remembering victims. The trauma and abuse I went through as a child. First first fucking part I play. The trauma and abuse I went through when I was a child.
Of somebody who had been through some of the trauma and abuse that I went through as a child and who were happy and successful. And like all of these women in the group were still suffering to some degree.
Oh, God, you're insufferable. We're all suffering. Suffering succotash. She's so condescending, too. So condescending.
Surprised you didn't feel anything.
I mean,
go ahead.
Everything is so profound, too.
I felt so many, like such a range of emotions over the years with regard to.
Do you feel that thing on your lip? I'm just curious.
Lori and everything that she's done. And I really expected to feel, pain and rage and, so many different emotions. And to feel nothing at all was actually very relieving.
You felt nothing at all. It was relieving. Oh my God. We knew you were soulless. Fucking weirdo. It's very relieving to not feel a fucking thing.
Doing it would almost be like forgetting the victims.
Well, that's exactly how I feel. I think it would be a disservice. We started it.
Oh, here we go. This ought to be rich.
How to grieve, or whether or not they're allowed to grieve. And what I said at the end of the video is that if you grieve by holding a 24-hour live stream once a year, you should be allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody should be able to tell you that that's not something you should do. And especially, I just love the fact that you are honoring Tammy's charity and that you're honoring other victims of trafficking. And that is really the whole.
Megan, why don't you have Tammy's link in here? Why does it just say benefiting the Tammy Daybell Foundation? Why don't you have the link, Megan? Put the link in your description. I bet that foundation just raked in the money. You know what? That was Megan's. That was... No. Yes. That was Megan's chat that said this live sucks. Free Ellen DeGenerate. That's Megan's. Because I can't see websleuths. That was hers. I thought it was websleuths. It was Megan's. I just looked over. I was like, wait a minute. The chat hasn't moved. And then I saw Trace on the case with a wrench, and I was like, that's Megan's chat. Smoke them if you got them.
Premise behind this is
I'm
honor
glad
the victims and
the premise behind this is to honor the victims. I'm really glad that it wasn't websleuths, because I wouldn't want Jerry to read that shit while he's on that panel and they're playing his victim impact statement. That would be horrible.
And to remind people, not doing this, I think after it's become such a tradition.
She has fake hair under her hat. Bet. She's got fake hair. Oh, Megan. What the fuck? Girl. I see that clipped in hair on the sides. What? Are you trying to be like your little blonde Mormon girlfriend that you do your show with? Look at that, y'all. Look right here. Hold the phone. Look right here. See this? This blonde part is clipped in. See how it's all flat right there? Shit's clipped in right there. Mm-hmm. All looking like fucking Garth from Wayne and Garth and shit. My girlfriend and I dressed up as Wayne and Garth one year for Halloween. And she wore the blonde wig. And that's what it was like. Like it stuck out of her hat like that. She's all looking like fucking Garth. I I told you, karma. Tricia, karma. Kind of rhymes. Sounds really good, doesn't it, Crush? What do you think? Wayne's World, Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Oh, yeah, she's trying to look like her little girlfriend with her clip-ins from Temu. Temu Hall. Okay, here we go.
For you and your channel, not doing it would almost
see, you can see we'll see the other piece in a second when she moves this part over.
Almost be like forgetting the victims.
Well, that's exactly how I feel. I think it would be a disservice. We started it because of
Listen, think about it, guys. We have Temu teeth falling out, flippers, dentures, partials, veneers, whatever you want to call it. And now we've got clip-in blonde hair because Megan's trying to be like her younger co-host.
We wanted to remember the victims, number one, and to show people that Chad Daybell is an idiot. And for God's sakes, do not believe him, because he is trying to be a cult leader behind bars. That is absolutely proven with his letters from Chad bullshit that Emma, his daughter, helped him post. He wants to be, I think he wants to be.
It looks so bad. Megan, girlfriend, you need some help. Fucking Garth. I can't unsee it. Literally cannot unsee it. Who was that? Dana Carvey?
The what's his name? Warren Jeffs. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Warren Jeffs. Yep. That's our man. If Warren can do it, we all can. Warren Jeffs. Yep. That's him.
Again,
I
so
agree.
it was twofold, and each year it's gotten bigger and better, and more people have joined in, and I love that. I just love that.
See this right here too? The doop-de-doop right. I don't know if it's attached. I'm just telling you, the blonde is fake. And you can see her natural color hidden behind the two blonde pieces that are sticking out. It's so goofy. It'd be like me showing up here with one of those dread wigs on and being like, what's up? Peace. Got my hair did today. And expecting to be taken seriously. I know. Gangsta. Because the boys in the hood are always hard. You come chalking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy. Because I ain't said shit. It's a torch. It's on fire.
So, Stacy, I have a technical issue. Something so weird has.
Oh, fuck. Hey, what's up, that girl? Sing it, baby.
Happened here and in StreamYard. The pictures that I have that I'm going to be showing here in a little bit, they are now showing like the regular picture, and then they have like an extra vertical picture on the side. I don't know why. And if you look at the screen, okay.
Tricia, it's called a thumbnail.
It says show vertical. I've never seen that box before that says show vertical. It was like something just snapped. I didn't touch anything. It just went ping. And so now
screen changed.
Snapped. I didn't touch anything. It just went ping. And so now
the screen changed.
It was weird. It changed. And so now when you go to media assets and you look at the pictures, you'll see each picture is double. It has the regular picture, and then right next to it is a vertical picture. And it's like,
just a
why
shot
is
of
it doing
tequila
that?
and a nice.
I think it might be my fault, actually, Tricia. Because,
well, no, it happened before you got here.
Oh, did it? Okay,
Yeah,
because
but
I
why do
was
you
going to
think
say
that?
I have the settings on my StreamYard where I have both vertical and horizontal available. And so sometimes when I come into other people's streams, it presents both at the same time. So I don't know if that's what happened, but
well, maybe that's it. But
Yeah,
again,
I don't remember it till Megan popped up. So,
or maybe that is it, because
It's because the devil arrived. Everybody's electronics went bonkers.
again, all of a sudden the pictures that I'm about to show, and you guys are going to be, these pictures are so cool. All of a sudden now there's two pictures in one frame, and one's a regular and then one's a vertical. And I'm like, well, maybe it is your fault. Gosh darn it. So, okay, well, that's
probably
good.
is. So when I go away, the problem will leave, just like most of the time.
Just like with everybody in your life, as soon as you walk out, their problems are over. I understand. So, well, Megan, is there anything that we can do to help you, my dear? Because you're always so good to us.
You know, I just appreciate coming on and talking with you guys. I really appreciate what you do on your channel, and you know, it makes me feel good. I have to say, there are lots and lots of times when I will just turn your show on as I'm dozing off, and I don't mean to say like you're so boring that I could fall asleep.
Yes, she does.
But it is soothing to me to have familiar voices.
Oh no, I take that as a compliment. I do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I don't always jump on the chat, but I frequently listen to you guys.
Cut it.
And I'm really grateful for your support and your kindness, because you guys have kept me connected to this community in a way that I think I probably would have just disappeared if I hadn't just stayed connected to you guys, and your audience has always been so lovely to me, as well as your mods. And I appreciate everybody and the love that is in chat and everything. I'll have to go back and watch later, but yeah, I just appreciate your support. I'm glad you guys are here. I think that the work that you do is really, really important, and it gives me sort of like, I don't know, permission or a little boost of extra courage to keep doing what I've been doing. So I appreciate you.
Please do, because you have so much, and thank you very much, and you have a lot to offer people. We love you, Megan Connor. The only complaint I have, and it's with your parents. Now, if I meet a Megan, I have to pause for a split.
I don't know if it's late, I've smoked a little bit, or if moderator is just fucking funny right now. But I'm going to pin moderator's comment. I just looked up, and that was the first comment I read. Why? I can't even read it. It's so stupid funny. Why? Why does her face... Holy shit. Buzz, your girlfriend, woof. Why does her face turn pink? Oh, crap almighty. What is going on? Oh, what is going on?
Second, Megan. So other than that, there's no problem. So
yeah, it's been a curse of a sorts. And
she's really, I mean, it was the word pink. Oh shit. I never thought of her as pink. I thought of her as red. You know what I mean? But to hear pink, it put just a different put a different perspective on it. It was funny as hell. She just did Cash Patel eyes. Smile for the camera. You and your little fuck friends, Joe Schmo and Aspen Connor. Kresha, you are so funny.
Is it Megan? So other than that, there's no problem. So
yeah, it's been a curse of a sorts in my life, but it also is a little bit of a blessing, because I can always tell who's like paying attention, who cares enough to say my name correctly. I've had people.
Oh, then we need to call her Megan, because people who care enough do the Megan.
Yeah.
in my life who've known me for 20 years and
Mhm.
never said my name right, not once. I'm like, well, tell me you don't care
Wow.
about me without telling
Yeah,
me.
without
you
telling me.
know?
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
But
Thank you,
then,
my
you
dear.
know, I had to go and do the same thing to my own daughter. I gave her the same name and did not spell it any differently. So I just passed the curse on. I'm just a terrible mother.
You are, and we're going to remember.
Wait. She named her daughter the same name as herself? Megan? Did I hear that right? Why would you do that? What a weirdo. Oh, I got it my whole life. So I named my daughter that. Oh, I'm such a terrible mother. Wow, that says a lot
about me without telling me.
Yeah, without telling me. There you
Wow.
go. There you go.
But
Thank
then,
you, my
you
dear.
know, I had to go and do the same thing to my own daughter.
Why would you do that to her? Why would you do that to her? This says a lot about you, Megan. I could life coach you, Megan, because I see right through you and your clip-in Garth hair. Look. Your skin tone in this blonde you got, it ain't cutting it. Dude, I'm telling you, there's something wrong here. Why would you want to do that to your child? Like, deliberately name your child Megan and spell it the same. They definitely do, Christina. Narcissists see their children as an extension of themselves. Yep. What a weirdo.
Because I can always tell who's like paying attention, who cares enough to say my name correctly. I've had people
Yeah.
in my life who've known me for 20 years and
Mhm.
never said my name right, not once. I'm like, well, tell me you don't care
Wow.
about me without telling
Yeah,
me.
without telling me. There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
But
Thank
then,
you, my
you
dear.
know, I had to go and do the same thing to my own daughter. I gave her the same name and did not spell it any differently. So I just passed the curse on. I'm just a terrible mother.
You are, and
Why wouldn't you add an E for your daughter? You're an asshole, like a bigger asshole than I ever thought.
we're going to remember that. So when we make our report to Child Protective Services, that's going at the top.
Right.
Not
Thanks.
even funny.
Thanks, Megan. You take care, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, narcissist. See ya.
Now let's see if she leaves.
Oh, God.
If the vertical thing goes away.
Oh, why is she wearing white?
Not
What?
with the, no, it hasn't. It didn't go.
What the hell's going on here? Why was Lauren wearing white and her wearing white? What's up with that? And then she plays a pre-recorded. But why are they wearing white? Megan didn't get the memo. She wore black. God, she is just raunchy. You are one raunchy ass woman. What do you tell your daughter? Well, the people that remember how to pronounce your name are the ones that matter in life. The ones that screw it up don't matter. I could see her saying that. Well, you know what, little Megan? Little Megan, it'll be really nice to find out the good kids from the bad kids. The kids that can't say Megan, they're the bad kids. So the ones that do say Megan, those are your friends. This is a woman that calls herself a life coach.
All the good warm memories that you have. So
Yeah. You know, the first time.
Bye.
Good to see you all. And welcome, Megan.
Yeah.
This is the Web Sleuths administrator phrase. He was in the back office the entire time. I guess. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay, so phrase is there, right? Now phrase is going to drop. Look at her. What's going on? Watch her. What's going on? You can read her lips. Read my lips.
And welcome, Megan.
Yeah.
You're muted again, my dear.
Oh my God. Phrase had to come back. Watch. Okay, so here's. Look at. He had to pop back in.
You're muted again, my dear.
Okay, so. This is so stupid. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
I was just saying, why is it so freaking quiet? You know.
He's muted. Why do you think?
Tricia, you're muted.
Hi there.
Nope,
I
you're
can't
muted.
hear you.
Oh, I can actually I can see.
I love when things don't go right for Tricia. Can we all do a happy dance when things don't go right for Tricia? This is wonderful. Wonderful. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch all of their faces. This is karma. No. I rewound. This is earlier. This is all replay, people. All replay. Okay, here we go.
Tricia, you're muted.
Hi there.
Nope,
I
you're
can't
muted.
hear you.
Oh, I can see you're not muted in StreamYard. Check your microphone. Did you hit the button?
That's what happened. I hit the button.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, Tricia. This is how the day started. Part 2 started with Megan, anyways. Megan started streaming a little late, but this is where Megan picked it up. Okay, now let's go back here. Let's watch him. This is kind of funny. Oh, it would help if I press play.
You're muted again, my dear.
I was just saying, why is it so freaking quiet? You know.
I was going to say, why is it so freaking quiet, you know? How does that change like that?
Saying, why is it so freaking quiet? You know.
Jesus. Imagine this lady making your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the morning.
I was just saying, why is it so freaking quiet? You know.
Tricia, you're muted.
Hi there.
Nope,
I
you're
can't
muted.
hear you.
Oh, I can see you're not muted in StreamYard. Check your microphone. Did you hit the button?
That's what happened. I hit the button.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, Megan. Bye,
Hey, Megan. Bye, Megan.
Megan.
Hi there.
Yeah. Bye bye.
This is when Miss Clippins came in. This is the very beginning.
God.
She started streaming, like re-streaming to her own channel.
Guys, the reason why I had to mute myself, Shad, you all know Shad, the floating head.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Shad? He is going in tomorrow for a colonoscopy. He got
The floating head? The floating head is going in for a colonoscopy tomorrow. Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know about Shad's colonoscopy?
A stent put in his heart. He's doing okay, but he's having
a colonoscopy, and then she talked about his heart. That's not a colonoscopy. That's an angioplasty. Wait a minute.
I had to mute myself. Shad, you all know Shad, the floating head.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Shad? He is going in tomorrow for a colonoscopy. He got a stent put in his heart. He's doing okay, but he's having some medical issues. So if you could, oh God dang it, if you could keep him in,
maybe it's two separate issues. I don't know. This is TMI. We shouldn't know about this. Shad's having some medical issues. He wanted to ask for, any thoughts and prayers, good vibes sent his way. Keep it fucking moving. What are we prepping for here?
keep him in your thoughts and send him lots of love and good energy and prayers. That would be fantastic. And that's who called me, was Shad. So yeah. So anyway, and he'll be watching. We love you, Shad. We love our floating head. Megan Connor, welcome again to the end of the world again.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is our
so
seventh
good to
season.
be here.
Nenny
so
G.
good to see so many people here as well.
Well, we miss you. You know, you've been taking a little bit of a break from true crime. And when you were doing your true crime channel.
You're taking a break from true crime? Oh, tell me more.
We had you on all the time because we love talking to you. You have such good common sense. And what...
No, she doesn't. She has zero common sense. She has a dog in a freaking, box behind her.
What people may not realize that...
in her cabinet. It's built in her entertainment center. She puts her dog in there.
You do a lot to help people. That's kind of... You're one of these people that you get up in the morning and you say, what can I do to help somebody?
Shut up.
And you're incredible. You're also Lori Vallow, or Lori... what the hell's her real last name? Lori, what
is this for real right now? Tricia, are you for freaking real right now?
What the hell's her real last name? Lori, what is it? Rex.
Well, it depends on which one you want to.
Rex. That's Hewerman. Are you okay, Tricia?
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Lori, what is it? Rex.
Well, it depends.
Also, Lori Vallow, or Lori, what the hell's her real last name? Lori, what is it? Rex.
Well, it depends on which one you want to pick, but
well, her dad's name. Lori Cox. Lori Cox. Yeah. You are Lori Cox's cousin, and you were close to her growing up and when you were young adults, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you did go down to Arizona when she was on trial for Brandon Boudreaux.
I did, yes.
And you guys made eye contact, right?
Yeah, we did. Actually forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And what?
I thought this was about the victims. Look how happy she is to have made eye contact with Lori.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, of course. I bring.
Thanks for bringing it up. We're memorializing the victims. Let me know when you get to that part, will you?
Bring up all the good warm memories that you have. So
yeah, the first time she sort of just was scanning, and she sort of scanned past me like she didn't recognize me or know who I was.
Yeah, because she probably ain't seen you since you were 14 years old and you stood up in her wedding or whatever. You're such a poser. What a poser. What a flex. She's my cousin, and oh my God, she didn't even recognize me at first. What a flex. I should life coach. Said nobody ever.
Mm-hmm.
But then we did actually make eye contact.
Oh boy, wow, riveting. Tell me all about it. Tell me more. We're memorializing JJ, Tylee, Charles, and Tammy tonight. Oh, and we also added Joe.
And I just, like, I really felt nothing. It was so wonderful to just feel nothing.
After all
And
of
Oh, my Lord. What?
I was
that.
like, that's it. I just wanted her to know that I was there and that, you know, I don't know. She knows who I am.
Oh, wait.
You-
We got a
there
head
and
turn
that,
from Garth.
you know,
Oh, Megan, that's terrible right there. See that? Oh, Megan. Megan. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't life coach people when you're trying to be like your little co-host. She's annoying as fark too.
I don't know. She knows who I am.
well,
Like
do you
what
think
kind
she
of a person I am.
Well, do you think she recognized you?
Definitely she did, yes.
Okay. I just noticed my cat Boo is laying on my name on that shelf. He's like half on, half off. Good Lord. Anyway, so.
And she's so ridiculous. We can't even see the sign where Boo is laying. This woman is lost. She's thinking of Rex Huerman while she's got Megan on the panel. What? Watch her turn pink. What is happening?
You said you were surprised that you didn't feel anything.
I mean,
go ahead.
I felt so many, like such a range of emotions over the years with regard to Lori and everything that she's done. And I really expected to feel, you know, pain and rage and, you know, so many different emotions. And to feel nothing at all was actually very relieving to me because I was like, wow, I really nothing her. I don't hate her. I don't wish her ill will. I don't anything. It's just there is no emotion there for her at all anymore.
Well, and again, it must have been horrible when you found this out. And if you don't mind, and do you mind if we talk about it a little bit? And
No,
then,
it's totally fine.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
So you hadn't talked to Lori for quite a while. And then what was the first inkling that something was going on with your cousin that wasn't right?
Well, we knew that the kids were missing or that, you know, people were asking about the kids very early in the fall of 2019. And, you know, it was just sort of, I think it had been mentioned to me by my dad that, you know, Lori had moved away and, you know, nobody was really in contact with her. And, you know, she had moved to Rexburg, and which is where my daughter lived at the time. And so that was kind of the first inkling that we had that something was weird, was that she had moved away and sort of cut off contact with the family. And we knew that she had taken Tylee and JJ with her. And we also knew that Alex was with her. And that was
You knew all this in the moment?
Kind of all that we knew. And I, you know, just sort of keeping my finger on the pulse of social media with the family.
Keeping my finger on the pulse.
You know, just trying to figure out what was going on. But I certainly wasn't in any kind of a position to like reach out to Lori herself.
Right.
You know, I don't even think I had her cell phone number at the time. Like I had Summer's, I think I might have had Janice's, but I hadn't been in contact, like I said, with the rest.
So you couldn't have gotten Lori's number from her sister or Janice? Admit it. You hadn't talked to her in years. You had no way to reach Lori. And now you're out here with fake hair, doing a fake podcast with some goofy ass other ex-Mormon chick. And you don't even know who you are yourself. Yet you're charging people for life coaching as if you could give advice to anyone. You can't.
Rest of that part of the family in a really long time. Pretty much since Lori was divorcing Joe Ryan. And I think Tylee was around 3 years older. So it would have been.
Oh, for Christ's sake, it was 13 years. 13 years, lady.
like 2004-ish time frame. That was the last time that I really had a lot of contact with them. And in 2005 is when Janice and Barry left San Antonio in the middle of the night and didn't tell anybody they were leaving.
What,
And
let's
so that was
hold on. Why did they do that? Were they avoiding what were they avoiding paying?
Slippers and lip gloss.
Allegedly there was some tax evasion going
Mhm.
on, and they both, Janice and Barry, had sued the IRS, and well, the IRS sued them, wanted them to pay these back taxes, and so
Right.
they countersued, and there was this whole legal thing going back and forth. But they just up and left in the middle of the night, and didn't tell my parents that they were leaving. Like, my dad is Janice's brother, and so
Uh-huh.
and we hung out together all the time. We did family.
Wow. How did that feel? How did that feel, I wonder? Wow, we did all these family outings with them all the time. They just up and moved, and they didn't tell us. Didn't feel good, did it? Imagine someone coming in between you and your family member. Imagine that.
And didn't tell my parents that they were leaving. Like, my dad is Janice's brother, and so
Uh-huh.
and we hung out together.
Jerry is also Kay's brother.
All the time. We did family dinners very often, and my parents and them they were temple workers at the same time in the San Antonio temple, and so it was weird that they would just disappear like that. But that was kind of the last kind of contact that I had with that part of the family for a really long time, except for occasionally seeing one of the family members at a wedding or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Shibby, I want to know how you get the little hand. Mine's always a pointer.
That makes sense. So you start to hear these stories. When did you hear
have PTSD? The likelihood of you not being, becoming an abuser or becoming addicted, or even
God, everything is about
pennies
her.
lying around. If you could take a look at the top of chat, there are 2 links pinned there. I called Scotland Yard. Amazing woman, and I am so interesting.
Okay, hold on.
FLDS.
Yes.
Sad. Please let us know if there's anything we can do, anything I can do. And he said, would you mind coming over and putting a new roof on my house? Look at these kitty cats and their tinfoil hats. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. As we know, but it's a great looking AI, I'll tell you.
The hell?
Fantastic. So here we go. Great job. Absolutely. Now, for those of you just joining us, today we had Jesse Weber on from Law and Crime, News Nation, and Court TV. He reports for all 3. And Stacy was on up on stage with us as well. And she had her picture on while Jesse Weber was there. And it said underneath it, executive producer. And
shit.
I want to show you the picture that she had while Jesse Weber was on our channel being interviewed. This is what he saw as actually from here, from the neck up. The executive producer, Stacy.
I'm so embarrassed for them right now. I am so embarrassed.
On Prime Crime.
From the neck up, and he's looking. I'm sure he's going.
The lawn crime.
I'm going to talk to my people. What the hell have they gotten me into? Sitting there just smiling with her little tinfoil hat.
Executive producer. I'm sure he was thoroughly impressed.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was the
executive
slumber
producer.
party clothes, you
It
know?
was that's right. It was a slumber party.
Yeah,
one.
and then I forgot to change it, darn it.
And when you told me,
She forgot to change it from the night before. Rock on, Stacy, with your dirty laundry. Your AI altered image. Oh my goodness. Sitting Indian style. With something shoved underneath the cushion of the couch.
That I almost got into a laughing fit that I couldn't stop. Almost. Because I didn't even think twice about it. That's what's weird. I didn't think to go, Stacy, we have like this really professional person on, and you know, we kind of want to impress him, and you know, we want him to think we're cool. So maybe you should put a regular.
I normally think of that myself, but I just always spaced it.
I think that is an adorable picture. I love this picture. So, okay. Now, I hope I haven't forgotten. I do have the chipmunks I still need to grab. So let me grab those really quickly.
Wait, let me see.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Maury, let's go back and look. Maury says the cuff on the hat is a dead giveaway. Foil, yeah, that doesn't even look like foil. And the unmatched checks on the jammies. I don't know about that. Oh, look right here. We found a glitch in the Matrix. There's a glitch in the Matrix and it's Stacy. Look at her arm. You ain't fooling nobody, bitch. Nobody. You hear me? Nobody. That is definitely not foil. Good eye. Good eye. See that? Look at that right here. Like, what is that? Oh, thank you, Shibs. And this hair, like, looks fake, too. The shadows are off, too. Yep. The lack of shadow. There's, like, no shadow. Yeah. That shit's altered. She put a picture of herself, but she altered it for sure. Keep it classy.
Him, and you know, we want him to think we're cool. So maybe you should put a regular.
I normally think of that myself, but I just always spaced it.
I think that is an adorable picture. I love this picture. So, okay. Now, I hope I haven't forgotten. I do have the chipmunks I still need to grab. So let me grab those really quickly.
The what?
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, we showed it earlier.
Oh my God.
We did that, moderator.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I gotta send you this.
You've
From
sent me some.
Lincoln.
Hold on. You've sent me some. Oh, here's one. One of the chipmunk pictures did not come through, but that's okay.
No.
Cooters?
That's okay. Oh my gosh, this one is hilarious. The chipmunk is getting ready to drink a glass of wine.
I wonder if it's a cooter.
Hey,
These are so adorable. Okay. Brownie, the chipmunk didn't come through.
Cooter undercover.
But
Cooters,
that's okay.
you
Let's see
naughty.
here. Who's this? Is that the wine? No. Oh, here's one. He's got a big something in his mouth and he's snuggling with some plants or something. Oh, what a cutie pie. Oh, goodness gracious. This guy's so cute.
Yeah, it was like 52% altered, which would make sense. What are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, yep. It's great, isn't it, Paul?
Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, bee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Hang on here.
Pound, 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 ding dong, pound, pound, pound. That's a goddamn fact, Jack.
Great coverage. Way to go, executive producer.
I was texting Aspen.
I'm texting Aspen.
And I emailed you a picture from Linden.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
I'm covering you like a true crime case, bitch.
I don't know if you've read this one. Joe Schmo says, I have yet to find a tinfoil beaver hat. If I ever do, it's yours, Tricia.
Yeah, this guy can fuck directly off. This is the creep. This is the fucking perv that followed Christina around taking photos of her. This is also the inappropriate motherfucker who is FOIAing and did FOIA a 16-year-old minor's autopsy and then bragged that he had it in his hot little hands before the family. And then he was going to go on Facebook and stream this 16-year-old's funeral. And he finds it appropriate to come in here and say, I have yet to find a tinfoil beaver hat. If I do, it's yours, Tricia. Joe Schmo, fuck directly off.
Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. What was that story again? That was so hilarious.
If you have a fever.
If you have a fever, and it was Moonlight View that said, did you say you had a beaver to cut their
No,
hair?
it was somebody else, but now I forget who it was. It was just, it was not a mod, but a chatter.
And we were talking about, I think it might have been Porter, actually.
These
we were
nuts.
talking about how in the old days that if you had a fever, they would cut your hair. And somebody said, what? If you have a beaver, they cut your hair back in the 1800s?
Oh, they should have said this when Megan was up here. Megan!
What? If you have a beaver, they cut your hair back in the 1800s?
Just a shot of tequila and a nice blunt.
Oh my God. Oh, I laughed so hard. Oh my God. Oh, that is too funny. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness.
Was that when she cried? When she was talking about beavers being cut, hair on beavers? Because I haven't seen the bitch cry. She said she had a crying thing.
That is too funny. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. Now, is this a Lego person that Lynn Jen sent? What is this?
It's you. It's the old bat in a cowboy hat.
Oh my God, it is.
And I give you details. Let me see.
Oh my God.
Okay, hang on here.
Pull
because
it
you were
up.
so serious.
Pull the shit up. My God.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn Jen. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I think that's everybody.
Maybe she can put the Lego in her mouth to replace the teeth.
If you sent in,
she made a post.
Oh, let me get the chipmunks.
By the way,
if you sent in a tinfoil hat and we didn't show it, please let us know. Again, and don't blame us. When I say we, I mean me. Just trying to. We're just trying to do the best we can. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
They act like they're forced to do this. Like they have to do it. So bizarre, man.
Okay, let me show you the cute. Now they're not tinfoil hat chipmunks, the ones I have, but they're really cute. So
this is her post.
There's more too. There's a lot. I just didn't have time to go through them all. Right.
Oh my God! Shut up, Stacy. Get the frog out of your throat. I'm not reading this whole mess, but I'll show it to you. Breaking news, near fatal enamel ejection incident. Last night, with 1 minute left in my 24-hour live stream, a dental disaster struck. Without warning, and then she goes on. She's trying to make it seem funny. And then she puts on, this was like walking outside and seeing a crowd of people, only to realize you forgot to put clothes on. Bitch. Where the hell did my veneers come from? Temu? Listen, bitch. It is not my fault that part of your freaking teeth fell off while you were alive. Okay? Yeah, and then she puts this picture. And it's not my fault that you're getting your karma. Oh, I know. Stacy is so dedicated.
Right now.
What are we doing?
Okay, 3 more pictures to show you here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's go forward. This is boring.
Involved.
Oh, she left? Oh, where'd she go?
Going to the jail.
Highly, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Mike King can come on 8 p.m. Mountain Time.
Ugh.
Do you guys think you'll be over within about an hour or so? Okay, I'll be right back. And Bipolar Express, I'll call you in just a moment, my darling. I'll be right back.
She's going to call Bipolar Express. Stacy's got the floor, and then this lunatic comes up. Little Texans. I don't really want to hear her.
135 years ago.
Nope.
To kind of like.
Nope.
Christine Marie Charity. And I want to thank Mike King for coming on again. Such short notice. He is just wonderful. And I actually also will be posting in the video his schedule of where he's going to in Canada and Australia. Get your tickets early because I have a feeling, everybody, it's going to sell out pretty darn
No,
quickly.
it's not. No, it isn't.
He literally is famous all over the world.
No, he's not.
He is that famous. And
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Literally famous all over the world. No, ma'am. Stop lying. Stop it.
he comes on our live stream. That is the coolest thing ever. So, okay. Stacy, is that it, my darling? Stacy?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some of the tinfoil hats as we play it out. Again, another edition. I can't believe it's done. Can you, Stacy?
No, I can't. It's went
know.
by so fast.
It did. And the year got here so fast. But shockingly, the end of the world didn't happen. So that's good. We're here for another year at least. So again, thank you, everybody. You all are so kind. And last night, actually early this morning, I had a little bit of a situation where I saw something really upsetting and I started bawling. And everybody in chat was so kind, and it made it so I was able to get through it very.
Again, I didn't see her crying. Does anyone know where oh, you know what? It was probably before Megan started streaming. Oh, Megan, you dumb. You're the only idiot that was restreaming this stuff too. We'll never find it from anyone else.
Quickly. And again, it was because I when you have no sleep, you kind of wacky. If I'd have had sleep, I never would have done that. So
damn, I wish we could see that. And bitch, if you need sleep, you're fucking 60 years old. Don't do a 24-hour stream. No one asked you to do this. No, it's not. It's not up, y'all. She freaking took it down. The only one that's up is from yesterday. Part 1. Part 2 is private. This isn't part, no, this is part 2. We don't want to, we already watched part 1. She said earlier this morning, which was today. Oh, do you have a timestamp? Oh, I apologize. She cried in part 1. Oh, I was looking for it in part 2. Okay, what is the, do you know when? Because I got it right here.
I'm shocked too. Just
thank you so much, Bloomy. I'm sorry. Sorry, I doubted you. 1 hour, 5. Wait, 5 hours, 57 minutes. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought it was in today, like part 2. I didn't see nonsense today. I was not on YouTube at all today. So I missed everything. I missed everything today. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. She's sleeping. She had an emotional moment while sleeping? The fuck? Oh, 6:25? Okay, she's actually awake here. Okay.
Fine, honey. I'm fine. Please don't worry.
Maybe Beth B came back to haunt her in her nightmares with some freaking woo-woos. Someone texting her? Like, what's going on? Do I need to go back more? Because she's already sniffing. Julie Skolnick. Boo-hoo! CC's stream, dude. CC's stream was put out 24 hours prior to this. Okay, let's go back. Why do you think it was CC's stream or video? I'm watching. Those sounds are not coming from me, by the way. Whoa.
We're going to the count the money.
Thank you, Bloomy. 557.
I just saw a thumbnail from a creator I've never heard of, but they're quite big. And the thumbnail was so upsetting. And it was about me.
Watch the video.
And it was a complete lie. I can't believe it.
A thumbnail's a lie? Watch the video, Trish.
I don't even know this person. Holy shit. I'll address it sometime. I just can't.
Oh, please do.
I can't.
Please do. Please do address it. We'd love to hear your response.
Never even heard of this person.
You have now.
Oh my God.
And she says the thumbnail's a lie. This is the thumbnail. Web sleuths. It's worse than I thought. Web sleuths. Gambling away donation and scamming the elderly? Question mark? 32,000 views from our friend Cece Suarez. Zoinks. Hey, Winnie.
Cheapers.
Thanks for the jewels. Wow, headliner. Thanks.
I just want to remind everybody, I have not taken a personal donation since December of 2023. I can't believe this.
You know what, Tricia?
It's a beautiful day to be an American, man.
We love free speech, don't we? Thee thooketh. Thooketh. Thank you, Paul Sorensen. UNC alert. She's listening to it right now. I think she's got her earbud in. Oh, we should play it as she's playing it. Dude, let's do it.
I just want to remind everybody, I have not taken a personal donation since December.
We're gonna play
of 2023.
CC. Let's see.
I can't believe this.
Okay, here she goes.
Channel. My name's Chelsea. You know that. I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. And today we need to talk about web sleuths.
Nothing that she ever accused me of was proven.
The internet has produced many characters who've built empires from sharing tragic stories, not only their own, but other people's. True crime podcasters, YouTube sleuths, commentators, Reddit investigators. But one woman got there first. Tricia Griffith has been running websleuths.com for over 20 years. She calls herself the godmother of true crime. Her forum has helped solve a few cases here and there. Law enforcement agencies have credited it, and at times, the media has celebrated her. But there's another story here that plays out in court documents, probate filings, and deposition transcript. A story about sad fishing, manipulating community members, and potential alleged, very much so alleged, elder abuse. And possibly some gambling addiction. Who knows? Now, a quick disclaimer. You can like web sleuths. You can like anyone or any entity that I make a video about. That's fine. We all like different content. Heck, I love the Just Trish podcast, and I know a good amount of my audience despises Tricia Paytas. But hey, that's okay. We all don't have to like the same things. That's fine. Completely okay. And as always, this is not slander, libel, defamation, bullying, harassment, anything like that. I'm simply putting out my opinions and showing you receipts of how I got there, so to say. And obviously anecdotal evidence and other people's opinions and the general discourse online as it is. Now, this person is a public figure. I do want to make that very clear as well. And all of these court documents are public as well. And finally, this is not an interactive experience. Please do not go harass, engage with, anything like that, anyone that I have ever included on my channel. Okay? Thank you. Don't be making me look bad, all right? If you do, you're grounded and you got flat butt cheeks. So let's get into what the heck is web sleuths. I thought that was just like a phrase, like armchair expert. Yes, but it's also branding as well. Web sleuths launched in 1999, and it wasn't Tricia Griffith's idea. She didn't build it from scratch by her own account. She paid approximately $1,500 for it in 2004, buying it from its original founder. What she inherited was, in her own words, a snake pit. Hostile, chaotic. It had 2 active forums where she saw potential. John Benet Ramsey and Lacey Peterson.
Hey everyone, welcome to Web Sleuths YouTube Live. We have got such a great live stream for you tonight. My name's Tricia Griffith, and I get to manage this amazing site. It's called websleuths.com. It's a true crime discussion site. It's open 24/7. It's moderated 24/7. So if there's any bullies or any jerks on there, you know, we take care of them as quickly as possible. And we have tens of thousands, well, gosh, probably hundreds of thousands of discussions now since it's been going for well over 25 years now? Yeah.
Now, first order of business, Tricia got right to it, didn't waste any time, and she banned over 100 members. Now, keep in mind, it was not what it was today, okay? But people were not happy about that. The forum grew and grew and grew. Now, another thing to keep in mind, and this is kind of how I like to say it, is that this was like Reddit before Reddit was more normalized and specific to true crime. But today, in present time, in the future with you and I, websleuths has over 240,000 registered members. Now, one thing that you could compare it to is how in the documentary Don't F with Cats, it was basically like,
Okay, let's skip forward. Okay, watch this part.
You are interested in my life.
red flag, in my opinion. But that's where our story starts. And it brings us to the mismanagement of money and the absolute beautiful morsels that came out of multiple depositions from the 2013 lawsuit. In 2009, a woman named Susan Pruitt joined websleuths as an ordinary forum member. Within 2 years, she and Tricia had struck a deal. Pruitt paid $11,000 up front for a 50% stake in the business. And in April of 2011, websleuths.com LLC was formally incorporated. The agreement on paper looked reasonable. Griffith would continue drawing up to $3,000 a month as the sole manager. Pruitt would be partner, and they would share control of the growing company. That partnership lasted less than 2 years before it collapsed completely. On August 1st, 2013, the lawsuit was filed in Harris County, Texas. The plaintiff, Susan Pruitt, defendant, Tricia Griffith. The claims, breach of contract, breach of fiduciary duty. The allegations in the filing were specific. Griffith overdrew the websleuths.com LLC. I thought we were best friends. Boy, was I fooled to find out that I had been being used for money, and that is how I feel now. The total amount that I gave Tricia was around $3,000 or so.
Here's the deal. It has to do with my memory. You've got to understand. Okay. I told you to go get another CAT scan and make sure that you don't have some kind of bruising. We don't have any money. But
now, Pruitt's position, as stated in the filings, was that advertising alone had always been enough to cover server costs. There was never, she argued, a legitimate business reason for members to be donating money at all. Tricia fought the lawsuit aggressively. She filed procedural motions and ultimately filed her own counterclaim that Pruitt had spread false allegations to forum members. The case dragged on through 2014 and into 2015, and then it ended. Now, the case was dismissed, but Tricia has framed it two ways publicly. She says that she settled with Pruitt and that Tricia got to keep websleuths, and then Pruitt got to get out of it, I guess. And then another characterization that she made was in a different clip, and she, like I said, has like gone back and forth with both of these previously, and
thing she's done, but we don't need to even bring it up because she'll just drop out. Well, she didn't know that I had friends that helped me. Anyway, long story short, we ended up settling with her, and I kept websleuths, got her out of the business. Nothing that she ever accused me of was proven because it didn't happen.
Now, y'all know that we love a pattern here, and by love I mean hate, because it really just is too predictable at this point with a lot of people like this. And honestly, in my opinion, of course, just my opinion from everything I've seen, sucks that this person has the veil or facade of credibility that it seems that she does, because I don't know, man, just like watching some of her coverage, I'm like, you're not well spoken, which not everyone is. I mean, have y'all seen me unedited? No. You don't get to see that. We do in live streams, and it's not good. So she only does live streams, though. She doesn't really do like edited content ever. And it's not good reporting. It's, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like, it seems like she, saw an opportunity, and I guess got lucky. It doesn't really seem like she does any of the work. The people on the platform do, and that's it. Again, all of that is my own opinion. But like I said, this seems to be a pattern, and it's continuing today. And by continuing, I mean getting worse. The 2013 lawsuit wasn't a one-time anomaly. It appears, based on review of recent public posts, forum history, and online commentary, this is a pattern that continues to this day. Again, websleuths is not a nonprofit, and it has never been registered as one. It generates advertising revenue, and at various points, it has held media partnerships, including a pretty big one that we'll get into shortly. The asking for money never stops. Post after post, on the forum, on social media, on YouTube, Griffith has...
She is now crying. Oh my gosh. She is now crying. Hold on.
A good amount of money. The lawsuit from 2013 describes that loyalty was really cultivated by Tricia. Specifically, her past business partner, not only her, but other members of the community as well, claimed that Tricia would share very intimate things, details, true or maybe not true, to try to get closer to people, whether it's to love bomb them, emotionally manipulate them, to do sad fishing. And of course, that wouldn't be in the public, that would be in private, and then the money would follow.
Natalie Jones's mother is not going to be coming on tomorrow night. I have to wonder, because I just recently announced that she would be here Saturday night. And I have to wonder if these two trolls contacted her.
That's one of the main reasons why I was extremely grossed out when at CrimeCon this past year, I found out and saw that she was going up to people, like just random people, and talking to them and then giving out her card to them. And all it said was like her first and last name and her phone number, I think. It was very interesting. And apparently she was like,
yeah, that's what I showed you earlier. You remember that pesky card? Hold on. Let's pause her. She's over here still listening. Remember the card? It's still there. See that? Right here, folks. This is what she was handing out. Right there. This woman, I'm telling you, you're going to learn the hard way, Tricia Griffith. Let's keep going.
like, well, if you ever want to talk, I'm here. And it's like, what? That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. Excuse me. And on the note of pushing boundaries, so to speak, and in my opinion, some inappropriate encounters, and again, this is just my own opinion, but she has a real, I don't know if it's a hate boner or what, for the Ramsey family, especially for John Ramsey. And listen, I think that in this industry, not only with the true crime of it all, but like with journalism and production and investigations and media and stuff like that, there's going to be people that you don't like, or people that, you know, that you think maybe might not be like the most ethical people. But I don't think that a conference or convention with other industry professionals is an appropriate place to confront somebody like that. You shouldn't do that. Like, one of the victims of the Idaho 4, they don't like them. And there's like this whole little community that like thinks that Brian Koberger nice to the dad, and if the brother's ever there, I'll probably steer clear of him. But harassing behavior, it's trolling, really. It's less so harassing, more so like trolling, and like I think she's like trying to bait them. But yeah, just like wearing that shirt with like the G's, it's just gross. I'm not a fan of that. So I hate it, actually. Anyways, another example of the boundary crossing weirdness when it comes to Tricia Griffith is her close relationship and support of Lauren Matthias from Hidden True Crime, which if you don't know, you should definitely go watch the Lauren Matthias Hidden True Crime deep dive that I did, because this woman kept saying that she was being stalked and harassed, and she kept calling someone my stalker, my stalker, my stalker. If you just look through all the court documents, you can see that her proof of stalking is that this person put like an eyeball emoji, like the 2 eyeballs. She like commented that on something, and she was literally just speaking out on like how she didn't like how Lauren Matthias was essentially talking about victims and their families behind closed doors or in text, and how like inappropriate that was, and didn't like that. That's really where all of that stemmed from. Pound Puppies, it's a charity or a humane society or something like that. But it's like, okay, well then why does it say in the documents here that you want to be a creditor? Now, what can happen when, kind of like when someone is ordered to like pay restitution or something like that, when there is a will, an estate, something like that, that, you know, is going to be dispersed, some entity can come in and be like, hey, wait, hold on. I believe it's a like party of interest, or not a person of interest. I think it's party of interest when it's like restitution type thing or a settlement. And then with this, it was more so like listing yourself as a creditor so that you could be paid back. Because obviously when funds from a will, from an estate, before they can go to whoever it's listed to, all the debt has to be paid off first. You know, their house, which this woman's house was paid off super quickly because she's a boss, Janet. But you know, it could be that, credit card, medical debt, right? Things like that. And the mob, I don't know, loan sharks.
You know what I think might have really triggered her? I'm going to show you. If she scanned across this, watch this. Kresha is a boss.
Other people who frequent the site. Seems like it is going more smoothly than it was going on before they stepped in. Did they do a complete buyout?
Shout out
Kresha. Like salary or something? I have no idea.
The Othram DNA Sol's relationship with Trish and how they bought websleuths. So she's the manager now, but she was, you know, putting their links and everything in her videos, and she was pushing for it. She still is, but it's like, okay, but then, you know, then there's Beth B over here who died, who was a subscriber / supporter, who is basically the reason Trish was put into contact with Othram, the middlemen in Texas of Baylor University, you know, and I found out, and I just don't remember where I've found this. So this is just going to be rumor and speculation right now until I can, you know, directly show you the receipt where I saw this.
Thanks,
Shane. I've been looking at newspapers.com, and where Beth B, who goes, her real name is Janet, of course.
Speaking of this person being a scammer, in my opinion, and just an odd character, I'm trying to be very nice. Let's get into the further alleged examples of alleged elder abuse. You can come up with your own opinions, okay? I'm just going to show you, okay? Enter stage left, Janet Wolford. Janet, fun fact, this absolute queen of a glass ceiling breaker, was the first female manager at ExxonMobil. An absolute queen.
I was worried because I thought, this is some little old lady giving me her Social Security money. And, you know, she's eating beans. It was, you know, I was grateful. People, $5, $10. That's what I expected. So I had her email through GoFundMe, and I emailed her and I said, I'd like to talk to you. And so she called me and I said, you know, thank you so much for donating. You've already donated so much. You don't need to donate anymore. I don't want to drain your bank account. And she burst out laughing, started talking, and we hit it off immediately.
And she was known to the web sleuths community as Beth B, and by all accounts was an absolutely remarkable woman. Now, Janet / Beth B had a lifelong friend. We'll call her Daphne, since that's what Tricia calls her in her own public statements. Daphne was Janet / Beth B's friend and financial advisor for decades. I don't know if I want to call her Beth B or Janet going forward. We're going to call her Janet. Let's put some respect on her name, all right? This woman was a badass. Now, Janet had a will, and she was very clear about what she wanted to happen with her money. And she had a lot of it. She wanted her money to go to an animal shelter. We love that. Even in death, this woman's amazing. Janet passed away in May of 2025. And within days of Janet passing away, according to court filings and Tricia Griffith's own public statements, which seems so crazy to say, Tricia did a few things that are, let's just say now they are the subject of active litigation. Tricia had Janet's phone. She said so herself in a live stream that, of course, has since been deleted. However, the internet's forever, and other YouTubers, who I'm very thankful for regarding this story, have shared it quite a bit. Tricia described how she came upon the phone and how it got into her possession and what she did with it after.
Okay, Beth B went to the hospital on May 12th. All right, she's been quite ill. She refused to let me call the doctor. She refused to go to the doctor. She said if I called 911, she'd kick me out. She was just very cantankerous. But she finally agreed to go to the hospital on May 12th. On Friday, but before she left, she told me, she said, I need you to take care of my cell phone. Make sure you always keep track of my cell phone, and take care of the house, and take care of Kyle the kidney. And because we were fully planning on her coming back, we didn't know what was wrong with her. We found out, but at the time we didn't know.
Now, when the designated executor, Daphne, which again is not her real name, that is just what Tricia calls her. I don't know why she makes that fake name to everybody. I mean, I guess that's kind of a good thing because her audience is a little bit crazy. Sometimes, not all of you, I'm sure, but sometimes. It's not funny, Chelsea, don't laugh. It's just so ridiculous. Like this person, she's in like a bedazzled cowboy hat and like a bright blue blazer with shoulder pads and like giant brooches. Like it's so weird. It's so weird. And then like the quality of her streams, it's like, it looks like she just has like Vaseline smeared on her, webcam. It's, I don't know, man. It's like she's live streaming from like the Brave Little Toaster or something. Anyways, so when Daphne, the designated executor, asked for the cell phone, what was Tricia's response?
And Daphne kept telling me, I have to have Beth B's phone. I need Beth B's phone. And by this time I knew something. Stacey, jump in if I'm forgetting something, okay?
Okay.
And I told her no, that I had lost it, which was a lie. And she knew it was a lie, but she couldn't get it from me.
Oh, here, I'm sorry, you can have it back. Or, oh, I was just making sure like we didn't misplace it. Nope, of course not. It was something completely normal that someone would say on a live stream. Another example of something totally not incriminating and very, very normal to say on a live stream about someone who has just died, Exhibit B.
Stacey helped me get into, because I had all of Beth B's passwords. She had given me everything. I'd had it for years, but I never got into any of her accounts. I didn't need to. I would never do that. Well, we just wanted to look for something. The day after Beth B died, on May 18th, is when I got that text from Beth B that said, be me. Now, her phone was an older phone. You couldn't pre-schedule a text to send. And she hadn't been able to text anything for at least 10 days. I don't know how it happened, but I got a text on May 18th saying, from Beth B saying, be me. And there's another woo-woo that I can't go into now that's an even bigger woo-woo that is even more, there's no explanation for it. I talked to an Apple iPhone expert, and he just said there's no explanation for it. And I can't explain it, but it led to us discovering this fraud.
On November 5th, 2025, so about 7 months after Janet had passed away, Tricia had filed motions in court to become the administrator of Janet's estate. And in those same court filings, she accused Daphne, the longtime friend and financial advisor and designated executor of the estate, of fraud. The filing includes language, gross, of course, we know all of it's gross, but this is just ew, But those filings include language stating that Tricia Griffith has relied upon promises of estate property by the deceased to her own detriment. What is that? What's that mean? What does that mean? I think, again, theory, not fact. Just
Thank
me,
you, Carrie.
thinking while I'm in the shower, as one does. I think that she, like, by her own detriment, meaning like she has now overextended herself because she was counting on this money that she thought she was going to get, because allegedly Janet told her that she was going to be like getting money, or that she was going to leave money to maybe websleuths or to Tricia herself. But if that was the case, with how smart this woman was, you would think that that would have been in the will, but it wasn't. I mean, like, Tricia, sometimes people just say things. So in plain language, like we just said, Tricia is claiming that she was promised something to be left, something of monetary value, money. And of course, like I said, there's no written record that Janet left or promised anything to Tricia, and the will, that document that the courts are deeming valid, do not list or include or hint at or smell of anyone by the name of Trish, Griffiths, websleuths, anything like that.
I was told that I was beneficiary, and I was told the things that Beth B told me she was leaving me because of the paperwork that was supposed to be done by Daphne. And Daphne told Beth B it was all done, it was all handled, don't worry about a thing.
To make things sketchier, Tricia has claimed that Daphne said that she was going to get everything. And Tricia has said that she has an audio recording of this claim. Has she ever shared it? No, not to my knowledge at least. Maybe she has and she deleted it or something. Other people are like on this, so I'm pretty sure other people would have caught that if that happens, but I have not seen anything. Tricia does not show receipts much, in my opinion. Tricia was alluding to / claiming / flat out saying that Daphne, the longtime friend, executive financial advisor, was claiming that she gets everything. The I in that is Daphne, not Tricia. Really building the narrative here that like, oh, well, this person's a scammer and they just want all the money for themselves and so on and so forth. Websleuths at its core is a place where people can discuss cold cases, disappearances, and dig through evidence. They share theories. Sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they go crazy and destroy reputations and take it too far and make real gross comments about people that maybe they forget are real people. Tricia Griffith has shaped the culture of that space for 2 decades. She decides who gets banned. She decides who gets a prominent placement. She's built something alongside of the forum, a community of intensely loyal supporters, people who feel personally connected to her, who call her a friend, and who have given her a good amount of money. The lawsuit from 2013 describes that loyalty was really cultivated by Tricia. Specifically, her past business partner, not only her, but other members of the community as well, claims that Tricia would share very intimate things, details, true or maybe not true, to try to get closer to people, whether it's to love bomb them, emotionally manipulate them, to do sad fishing. And of course, that wouldn't be in the public, that would be in private, and then the money would follow.
Natalie Jones's mother is not going to be coming on tomorrow night. I have to wonder, because I just recently announced that she would be here Saturday night. And I have to wonder if these 2 trolls contacted her.
That's one of the main reasons why I was extremely grossed out when at CrimeCon this past year, I found out and saw that she was going up to people, like just random people, and talking to them and then giving out her card to them. And all it said was like her first and last name and her phone number, I think. It was very interesting. And apparently she was like, well, if you ever want to talk, I'm here. And it's like, what? That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. Excuse me? And on the note of pushing boundaries, so to speak, and in my opinion, some inappropriate encounters, and again, this is just my own opinion, but she has a real, I don't know if it's a hate boner or what, for the Ramsey family, especially for John Ramsey. And listen, I think that in this industry, not only with the true crime of it all, but like with journalism and production and investigations and media and stuff like that, there's going to be people that you don't like, or people that, you know, that you think maybe might not be like the most ethical people. But I don't think that a conference or convention with other industry professionals is an appropriate place to confront somebody.
How
Like that,
long
you shouldn't
does
do
she
that, like in a
watch
negative manner. Don't get me wrong.
this?
A crime con this past year, not me being like, you shouldn't confront someone, and then like literally I can go for. They don't like them. And there's like this whole little community that like thinks that he wore a shirt that had like a handwriting analysis from JonBenet Ramsey's mom, like the G of like a sample of the mom's handwriting, and then like a G from
Thanks,
the
you
Ramsey
guys.
letter.
Thanks
And
so much.
okay, how many theories do you want?
Thank you so much, Cece Suarez. You're a boss. Oh, here we are. She's turned on her mic. She's unmuted. She's still watching Cece though. She's unmuted though. Thanks, you guys.
I get it. I have my own billion. That's not precise, okay? Because Social Blade doesn't have access to that information. However, they do have access to the views. And then also the money part is like messed up too. Like I'm pretty sure mine says I get like $2,000 per month, which is not accurate. However, just a little insider info for you. But this says July 2023, 0 views. August 2023, 54,000 views. And that's total channel views, okay? And 66,000, 45,000, 16, 42, 53, 37,000. Finally hits above 100,000, above 300,000 in May of 2024, and then goes back down. And the only
We're watching
reason
her react
this
in
would
real
be
time.
negative, they deleted a bunch of videos. Now, if the Web Sleuths YouTube channel is only getting, on average, let's be generous, 50,000 channel views a month. Imagine how many videos and live streams they had to delete for it to be almost negative 6 million. Girl, how many videos did you delete? That's crazy. So a lot of people have speculated that this was because people started to discuss all of this craziness with this estate lawsuit and the ethics around this and like how this is gross. Now, one person who's been real on Tricia's butt, gross, is Jay with Everyday Jay. She's awesome.
Thank
She
you,
actually is here
Chipmunk
in the Tampa
44.
area, and she has really been covering this to a T.
Oh,
So thank
she
you, Jay, for
probably-
doing that. And if y'all would like,
She probably heard that and lost her shit. Thank you, Cece, for the shout out.
one person who's been real on Tricia's butt, gross, is Jay with Everyday Jay. She's awesome. She actually is here in the Tampa area, and she has really been covering this to a T. So thank you, Jay, for doing that. And if y'all would like to subscribe to Jay, please do. I actually got to meet her at CrimeCon. She's very nice. And then also,
Thank you so much for the shout out. It was awesome. All right. Listen. Let's go back here.
It's a beautiful day to be an American, man.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. She had to get more tissues when she heard that. Watch this. Now this one.
so Jolene Lenzer has been covering this a lot.
Shout out to Jolene. Dude, the best live stream ever was Jolene discovering in that drive what was really going on. Oh my God. A comedian meets grifter and true crime. It was wild.
As well. And Jolene's amazing. I really, really appreciate her. She's great. But Jolene is someone that it seems like Tricia Griffith doesn't like either of these people. But the reason why all of this even came onto my radar is because allegedly, someone sent me an email that allegedly Tricia had like a secret live stream or something with her channel members or with someone saying that she wanted everyone to go mass report all of Jolene Lenzer's channels and social media and stuff like that, which is like, why? Because she's reading court documents and making fun of you and calling you out. Then stop wearing that many brooches, man. You're doing it to yourself. And clean your webcam lens, weirdo. Speaking of brooches and wardrobe choices,
like,
a lot of people
shit.
had been noticing that it really seems like after Janet died that Tricia
Thank you,
Griffith got
guys.
a
Thank you
brand new
very
wardrobe.
much.
That's where all the brooches came from. Sorry for the brooch slander, Janet RIP, but a lot of it. So people have now been speculating, well, okay, did she just take her phone and her purse, or was she also like ransacking the lady's closet? And really just the way that she has discussed this woman who was apparently her close friend after her passing, it has just been really distasteful and really weird. Now, Tricia has said that she has found evidence of fraud by accessing bank accounts and other accounts through Janet's phone that she allegedly stole after the woman
Oh, I'm
died. There
fine.
hasn't
You
been any
guys don't
proof
need
of
to
that,
call.
though.
I'm
I mean, she
fine.
hasn't shown any proof. And listen,
I'm
I'm a firm
okay.
believer. If you're going to say something, you need to show it. You need to
I
prove it. Now,
just-
listen, if you
it
don't have the
just
documents
was like
that are
a
proof
punch
yet,
in the
okay.
gut.
But when you do have it, you
It's like, oh
need
my
to show it.
God.
Nothing is manifested from this.
I don't
Nothing's
even
come
know
of
this
She's just making
person,
all these
and, you
claims.
know,
Also, why do you have this lady's phone? Please
they're
stop
kind
it.
of a-
So like I said,
a-
none of that evidence or proof that Tricia claims
I mean,
has
they've got a
been
lot of
documented. But what
subscribers
has been
that I
documented,
don't
which
even
is
know. I
public
don't even
record,
know
with
what
the
they
Harris
do.
County District Clerk's website,
But
she
they've got a
overdrew
lot
the
of
company's accounts.
subscribers
She took
and-
more money than she was supposed to.
holy
People
shit.
felt manipulated and love
Oh my
bombed and lied
God.
to into giving her money, when in fact that's
It
not
was
what the money
just
was for, and that was
something- it was a
confirmed by
headline that
the
was
other previous
so
co-owner of the company. And what else is documented?
not
Her attorney telling her
true.
to not answer when asked if she has a gambling problem or if any of her funds were used.
It's
for
a
gambling. I
headline.
assume that Jolene Lenzer and Everyday with Jay will continue to cover it.
You guys,
I
I'm
say I
okay.
assume.
There's
I know
no
they
need-
will. Too messy for
it's
them
okay.
not
You
to.
don't need
And
to
they're going to
call.
cover
I
it.
swear I'm
So
fine.
if you would like
It just-
continued commentary on this, feel free
I'll be
to
okay. I
subscribe
need to
to
get
them.
some
And
sleep
before I
because
tell you
I
that your
get
butt
up in
looks
like
good and all
3
that, I do
hours.
just want to say, with the
So
ethics
thank
of
you
the
guys.
true
I'm
crime
fine, and I'm sorry.
Anyways, I
Thank you,
don't like it.
guys.
No, thank you. I like the whole aesthetic and like the Vegas aesthetic,
Love
but
you
like,
guys
I'm more of an
too.
investor,
Thank
not a
you.
gambler. Okay, no thanks. So imagine my disgust seeing Tricia Griffith posted up at the same slot machine. She seems like a slot machine gal, doesn't she? But seeing her at the same slot machine for hours and hours. Now the filing documents this plainly in the motion for summary judgment. When asked about her alleged problems with gambling, defendant's attorney objected and instructed defendant not to answer questions. Thus, as further detailed below, defendant
they're
refused
right
to
here.
answer a question regarding a discoverable issue. A motion was later filed specifically to compel responses on the subject of gambling. That motion was denied by the court. The gambling questions never got a court-mandated answer. And Tricia has never publicly addressed why she refused to answer those questions, which is interesting. And by interesting, I mean sketchy. Among those who came forward during the lawsuit were supporters who had given Griffith significant sums. Court documents reflect donations and loans from members, with at least one member giving $3,000 after believing that she and Tricia were best friends.
did not
In her own
hide
words,
that comment
stupidly,
because
I
it's
thought we were
pretty
best friends.
funny.
Boy, was I fooled to find out that I had been being used for money, and that is how I feel
they
now. The
obviously
total
aren't
amount that I
spending
gave
their
Tricia
time
was around
getting laid.
$3,000 or so.
Here's the deal. It has
And,
to do with my memory. You've got to
had the
understand.
option to hide
I told
or
you to
to
go get.
show.
I told you to go get another CAT scan and make sure that you don't have some kind of bruising. We don't have any money. But here,
Now, Pruitt's position, as stated in the filings, was that advertising alone.
Okay, let's see what she's got to say for herself. Her pitiful self. She's reading her comments now. God.
Okay, thanks, Jesse. Thank
This
you.
is karma. Why does her chat think it's me? Is that what they're saying? Oh, hold on. Let me look. I don't see my name in there. Unless it was way back. I'm not seeing that. Back to the violin. Yeah, in the video she says that I'm from Tampa as well as her. Chelsea Diaz. She's still playing it? Or is she reading? I think she's still listening. The gambling part probably got to her. I would say the Beth B part definitely got to her.
Can you guys hear Offie? Oh, you little stinker. What are you doing? You're snoring.
I wonder what part she's playing. I mean, we have this where she's always asking for donos. I mean, showing the Beth B thing is pretty big.
I will probably address this at some point, not during the 24-hour thing. Maybe like on Thursday or Friday or Saturday.
Do it.
I can't
Do it, lady.
I can't let this one go. I'm sorry. I just can't. Because it's so wrong and so damaging. This is so damaging. And it's just a flat out lie. Okay. I'm going to try and lay down and go to sleep. Thank you guys, and I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sure this will be fodder for them. I don't care. So
you're being a Karen.
This is what happens when your bullshit catches up to you. Hey, Tiff. That's me. I'm too damn old. No, it's her dog. I can't believe it's 4 a.m. 4:30. I am totally on Pacific time. I have zero sympathy for the truth coming out. Her shit's catching up with her. It woke you up. That is so funny. Yeah, this is called consequences of your actions. Hi, Higgsy. Good to see you. Right, Paul. Sometimes it's a good thing. She'd have to reach total rock bottom, though. Dude, Shibby,
You
I
guys
know.
are very sweet. Thank you.
Are they sending you donos?
I don't normally fall apart like this. I think you know that. And I've been
the chat is barely moving.
Seeing crap like this all over, but it's usually like really,
Are you getting donos? Because
small, goofy, weird people.
Oh.
And I don't pay it.
Really? Did you hear that shit?
Small, goofy. It's usually like really, small, goofy, weird people.
So we're considered small and goofy. But she's paying attention to Cece.
No, I don't pay any attention. I really don't pay any attention. I don't listen.
You
But
are
this
now.
one just popped up in my feed, and it just
Karma.
Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I'm a tough bat in a cowboy hat. Absolutely. I rarely do that. I rarely break down. I ignore it is what I've been having to do.
You know what's funny?
But,
not funny, but pathetic. She didn't even get upset when she did the damn Beth B quote unquote memorial stream. She had a woo Saturday night. Didn't shed one tear. But look at her. Look at her. She gets called out on her bullshit, and it's all, woe is me. I got my toilet paper. The big badass wore off, didn't it? Yep.
I was just getting off to sleep, and it popped up in my feed. I couldn't believe it.
Kresha, I would have to say, in some ways, this has been kind of a success. I think we can take a W on this one. I mean, we had teeth falling out. We had hair clipped in. We're now witnessing a real live reaction. In her world is shooketh. Love it. Love this. Definitely a win. We need the turkeys. Yep. We got snot and tears. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
The previous stream.
TMTB, I don't have my glasses, 80. Yeah, I mean, I report it all the time. I report it constantly to YouTube, and it doesn't
What do you
me
mean,
good.
thanks, TMTB? Hold on. She's getting donos. Stop it. There is no one in her chat. I'm going to show you guys. Thanks, TMTB. What does that mean? Because there is no one in here. And her chat barely moves. Is she sitting here crying, getting donos? Because there's no one. And then Aspen says, I'm backstage. So what's she saying thank you for? Donos. And they probably put a message with the dono.
Thank you, TMTB. I don't have my glasses. 80. Yeah, I mean, I report it all the time. I report it constantly to YouTube, and it doesn't do any good. But again, there are consequences for defamation. There are consequences, and I'm done. I'm done. Oh, Aspen, I'm fine, honey. I'm fine. Please don't worry.
She won't let him up.
Oh, there's nothing to. I wish I could report him to the police.
What? What?
I mean, it's not that type of thing.
Report him to the police. She's shook. But I don't know why this performance in front of the camera, like, embarrassing. I mean, what are you going to do? Call the police for what? These people are crazy. Turn your computer off and sleep, says Kathy Lynch. Bipolar Express. They have zero talent. They have nothing to bring to the table. They are miserable. What is she doing? No, this was last night. Preach, Deanne. The end of the world and who feels fine now, bitch. Maybe we should play some more of Cece. The gambling.
Of money. There's some other issues going on where this money is gross. This goes back over 10 years of her doing this shit. She sees the numbers. You have someone who actually wanted to help this family, and all she keeps saying is big donation, big donation.
Court filings from the 2013 lawsuit even describe her as having this pattern. She would share her personal, very personal, financial struggles privately with wealthy or emotionally invested members, and they would feel close to her. They would want to help. Money would change hands, not to the business account.
You should be able to pay because clearly, allegedly, there's some mishandling of money. There's some other issues going on where this money is just disappearing, that you just get a bunch and you can't hang on to it. It's crazy.
Soliciting financial assistance paragraph, you see that?
Yes.
It says soliciting financial assistance in the forums, chat, or via PM is strictly prohibited. This means both overt, in quote says, send me money, and subtle, for me, I could really use some money, forms. Do you agree that soliciting money or soliciting anything can be in an overt or a subtle form as described here in the Web Sleuths etiquette and information, correct?
Now, like I said, Tricia and websleuths.com LLC has had a good amount of media partnerships and things here and there that's unfortunately not them, but give her credibility. And one of the biggest thing that has happened that has given her and Web Sleuths credibility is that they were bought out by Othram. Othram is a forensic technology company founded in 2018 and based in the Woodlands, Texas. It specializes in forensic genetic genealogy, using advanced DNA sequencing to help law enforcement identify murder victims, Jane Does and John Does, and cold case perpetrators. Think of it as a private crime lab built specifically for cases where traditional DNA methods have hit a dead end. It works with federal partners and law enforcement in nearly every state and runs a crowdfunding platform called DNA Solves, which allows the public to donate directly toward DNA testing on specific cold cases. In December 2023, Othram announced a strategic investment in Web Sleuths, described in their own press release as supporting the reorganization and continued independent operation of the site. Now, one thing that's interesting is that they don't necessarily say that it's like a buyout, but that's interesting because according to the entity like filing documents, like the LLC documents, Tricia's not on that anymore. It's under other people. And then also there have been a few times where Tricia has said things like, oh, on her YouTube channel, the Web Sleuths YouTube channel, she says things like, oh, we used to be, monetized on YouTube, but now we're not. And then I want to say like a month or two later, she said, oh, well, now all of the AdSense or the super chats and, things like that, now all of that money goes towards Authrum. But when it comes to super chats and AdSense and all that, unless you're like going through on the 22nd or 21st of each month and like looking and like doing the math and like her taking it out of the account and sending it to them, it doesn't really seem like that's how that would work. So it seems like Authrum has now put like their AdSense account onto the Web Sleuths YouTube channel. Again, that's just my theory. And I personally do think that now they own it, and obviously they get like all like the data of it or something like that. Again, all just theories. I don't know. But that's what I would think, is that they would see value in the huge community and having access to all of that, not personal data, but all of that, right? And potentially they could be keeping Tricia on as a manager or administrator or something and just paying her monthly maybe. And then from there, they're able to keep her on there because maybe they see that it's easier to just like retain membership if like she's still like not the face of it, but that she's like still there and it's just easier to keep her on than to get her out and put someone else in there. However, you would think that they would see that this woman is a bit problematic. Then again, in my opinion, like when it comes to the business aspect of it, having
she
that
is such a
information and all that
glutton
data
for
and that
punishment,
resource of Web Sleuths as a whole, I mean, that's way more valuable than, than Tricia Griffiths, right? I don't want to say she's harmless, but in terms of like, yeah, she's messy and in my opinion, a scammer, but still, it seems like it's better for the platform itself because now since they seem to be, again, just a theory, I don't know, since they seem to be operating everything, then, I mean, she can't really be scamming people on there and be like, oh, I need money for servers when it's like, well, no, now it seems like Authrum is handling all of that. Also, the site in general just seems like it is working more smoothly since, from what I've heard from other people who frequent this site, it seems like it is going more smoothly than it was going on before they stepped in. Did they do a complete buyout? Have they kept her on and give her like a salary or something? I have no idea.
The Authrum, DNA Saul's relationship with Trish and how they bought Web Sleuths. So she's the manager now, but she was, putting their links and everything in her videos, and she was pushing for it. She still is, but it's like, okay, but then, then there's Beth B over here who died, who was a subscriber
Thank you
slash
guys. I'm
supporter,
going to bed.
who
I really
is
am
basically
going to
the
sleep
reason
now.
Trish was put into contact with
I love you all and thank
the
you for
middlemen
your
in
support.
Texas,
I mean,
of
honest
Baylor
to God,
University,
I don't know what
and I
I'd do
found out, and I just don't remember where I've
without you guys.
this is just going to be rumor and speculation
again,
right now.
this just
So I
popped
can,
up in my feed as I
directly
was
show
starting
you
to
the
go to
receipt where I saw
sleep.
this
And
because
I
I've been
read
looking at
it and I
newspapers.com
couldn't
and
believe it.
where Beth B, who goes, her real name is Janet, of course.
Wait,
Speaking
you know
of
what
this person being.
You know what I just thought of? I thought of this. Kresha, they may have thought that they cock-blocked you tonight. They might have thought that they had a fucking gotcha moment. But you know what we had? We had the fucking reverse Uno card. We had the reverse Uno card. Because right here, we have her. And taking 18 minutes, she listened to the majority of this video. And she that she heard your damn voice. I'm telling you.
Papers.com and where Beth B, who goes, her real name is Janet, of course.
Speaking of this person being a scammer, in my opinion, and just an odd character, I'm trying to be very nice. Let's get into the further alleged examples of alleged elder abuse. You can come up with your own opinions, okay? I'm just going to show you, okay? Interstage left, Janet Wolford. Janet, fun fact, this absolute queen of a glass ceiling breaker, was the first female manager at ExxonMobil. An absolute queen.
I was worried because I thought, this is some little old lady giving me her Social Security money. And, she's eating beans. It was, I was grateful. People, $5, $10. That's what I expected. So I had her email through GoFundMe, and I emailed her and I said, I'd like to talk to you. And so she called me and I said, thank you so much for donating. You've already donated so much. You don't need to donate anymore. I don't want to drain your bank account. She burst out laughing, started talking, and we hit it off immediately.
And she was known to the Web Sleuths community as Beth B, and by all accounts was an absolutely remarkable woman. Now, Janet/Beth B had a lifelong friend. We'll call her Daphne, since that's what Tricia calls her in her own public statements. Daphne was Janet/Beth B's friend and financial advisor for decades. I don't know if I want to call her Beth B or Janet going forward. We're going to call her Janet. Let's put some respect on her name, all right? This woman was a badass. Now, Janet had a will, and she was very clear about what she wanted to happen with her money. And she had a lot of it. She wanted her money to go to an animal shelter. We love that. Even in death, this woman's amazing. Janet passed away in May of 2025. And within days of Janet passing away, according to court filings and Tricia Griffith's own public statements, which seems so crazy to say, Tricia did a few things that are, let's just say now they are the subject of active litigation. Tricia had Janet's phone. She said so herself in a live stream that, of course, has since been deleted. However, the internet's forever, and other YouTubers, who I'm very thankful for regarding this story, have shared it quite a bit. Tricia described how she came upon the phone and how it got into her possession and what she did with it after.
Okay,
she's done.
Beth B went to the hospital on May 12th. All right, she's been quite ill.
I think she removed the earbuds. They're gone. We can take the win, guys. Okay, so what happened was she was on her phone. She opened up her YouTube and she saw this thumbnail from Chelsea's video. She woke up, she was shooketh. She's never heard of this person. She's got a big following. And she said the thumbnail, oh, it's a lie. It's all a lie. And then she started watching it. Absolutely, Tricia. Tricia said, we had the true crime community's revolt. Yes. Oh my God, Jay, you're making a great point. How healing is that? Thank you. Thanks, friends, for believing in good and holding our feet to the fire. We love you. We love you. I want one. Toasted tomato sandwich. Yeah, because it was put out right before she started her stream. It was put out right before she started her stream. She woke up and seen it, I guess, in her feed. Everything came together wonderfully. Lauren had bad audio. Megan had bad extensions. Tricia had bad teeth. I mean, Stacy's just bad every time. I mean, what more could we ask for? What more could we ask for? Pink face. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you haven't watched Cece's video, I hope that you will. Go give it a like. Give her a listen. Give her a sub if you aren't already. There you go. It sure does. Even Uncle Jerry, I think he pushed back a little bit. I think Uncle Jerry, we need to hold out hope and just be kind. Just be kind. Don't be the people that they've told him we are, because we're not. Just be kind. You know, it's everybody's separate journey. And, you know, the dirty delete was amazing. Okay, so let's watch Toothy Magoo again. What was it? Megan Connor, the narcissist. They didn't even think that it's on Megan's page, dum-dums.
Would have done that. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Novices.
So let's see.
Novices, rookies. A rookie would have contacted everybody who restreamed and said, oh my God, take that down immediately. My teeth fell out of my face. Take it down. Edit it out. Speaking of editing, Tricia, remember when you said this? You might need to do this now. Where is it?
It out. It out.
It really is. It's a big bing bong. We love you, Tricia. Yeah, I don't feel for her. I feel like a lot of this is her own karma. Okay, here you go. We're going to watch this, then I'm going to go to bed.
Anything here? Mitz Blankenship says, is Stacy a real person? No. She's not even real AI. She's fake AI. Sorry.
Sorry, Trish. I mean, I won't play this every day, but today I will. Today I will. She posted a big boo-hoo moment in her community section and said it felt like she was naked, blah, blah, blah.
Boo-hoo.
Did you once think about how Tricia felt? Just once?
Says, is Stacy a real person? No. She's not even real AI. She's fake AI. Sorry. My teeth just fell out.
Her name's Mitzi. That's my kitty's name.
Oh, how cute.
What the heck, woman?
Sorry, my veneer just popped out of my mouth.
Oh, I thought you just vanished.
No. My veneer just came flying out. Out of my mouth. So I'm like, I got to grab it before it falls apart. So anyway, thank you, everybody. It's time when my veneers start just walking out of my mouth like this. It's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Time for me to go. But anyway, yeah, no, Stacy is fake AI, aren't you, Stacy?
Yep, I am.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So let's see here. Yes, Porter, we made it. Yay, we made it. Okay. We're gonna put some pictures up here.
So there you go. I think we could take the W. Good night, everybody. Hugs to you, Tricia. I am going to sleep. I feel like we can all lay our heads today, feeling like we did something for the greater good. We outnumbered their viewers, which is amazing because Lord Matthias thinks she's all fucking that and a bag of chips, and she ain't shit. We got your back. Bye, guys. Good night. I'm just going to end it out because I'm tired as heck. Good night. Thank you for all the jewels, and thank you for all the support. Hit the thumbs up and all that good stuff. Good night.